be stupid, but you have to be prepared to fight more often.
Yes. In a perfect world.
All right, so
90 dexterity?
welcome back to the Wicked City, guys, girls,
Glad to be here.
gentle tentacles. Ooh, that was almost bad.
Tentacles.
So, unfortunately, we did not stream or record last week's session. Last week was originally planned to be session 0, but we got done with characters and stuff really quick. So the group went on a couple adventures. In Berlin, they were accosted by Nazis, early Nazis. So it's still the what was the
National
abbreviation?
Socialist
Yeah,
Party.
the Socialist Party, taking themselves way too serious. You guys got an invitation from a prince to come meet in his bungalow.
What was the princess?
No, 1920s princesses don't invite people places.
So you wrote Princess Gabriel. Like,
Yeah.
You didn't see a problem with that?
Nope.
So we're going to go through some introductions. So let's start with Sir Mark on the end here. So just give us a run through of your character, what you are, what you do, and yeah.
So I play Dorian Rains.
I thought that was live.
Dorian is, he's a self-described cleaner.
Yes.
Yep. Cleaner.
Keeps things clean for people who, feel like hiring him to do so.
It's a respectful job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Dorian, Anastasia.
I play Rachel Brosnan. I'm a Berliner. I'm 24. I'm young, impressionate. I'm a musician. I sing. I'm not the sharpest tool in the box, but I'm very curious. And I have a lot of initiative when it comes to figuring things out, but I don't always succeed.
A beautiful butterfly. All right, Joe.
So I'm playing David Friedman. He's a 21-year-old male actor, starving artist, sort of from the area.
Very starving artist. He got mixed up with a moderately well-known director at the time who just kind of like chucked him to the side once he got popular. All right, Noah.
It seems I'm playing Klaus, which I think is a bookstore owner, specializing in all things esoteric and obscure. Very curious-minded, maybe a little too curious for his own good.
Elijah.
I'm Franz Jenkins. I was a reporter during the war. I was on the ground writing about all the horrible things that were happening. I was really cold, and my feet got really, really blue.
That's graphic, gripping storytelling.
Thank you. That's what won me all my awards.
So last week, the group decided on a couple different avenues for research. They wanted to go check out a former serial killer, Carl Grossman. They wanted to check out his previous dwelling. It was just put in the news that he was Hillary Clinton. He suicided himself in...
I think it's called Epstein.
That's fair. He suicided himself in his prison cell after being convicted of multiple kidnappings, murders, and butchering of young women.
It's not
So
funny.
almost like a German Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's even indications that maybe during the pandemic in Germany here, he was selling sausages and stuff, and people were also disappearing in his neighborhood. So
And
Questionable
also
sausage.
illicit
Yeah.
activities with children, potentially. That's what they're talking about.
yeah.
Potentially.
So Grossman, not missed in the world. Kind of a, pile of shit, if you will.
They got a life.
We're
Okay.
trying to
Okay.
The group,
we're trying to figure out a thing about a book, right?
correct. Yep. You guys also got a book,
Russian book.
Russian, doesn't like to open.
It
Likes to
doesn't.
drink blood, though.
Then
Yeah, the book did.
you
drink
were
some blood.
also invited to Prince Gabriel's hotel room
Okay.
for a meeting. So the time is evening. It is,
8.
I believe, March. Is that what we decided? Or April? Is it June? Oh yeah,
Does it
it's
say on the
like
newspaper?
early summer. That's right. Yeah,
Like
Then
June
in
22nd,
the-
because this is fresh paper.
yeah. June 22nd, 1922, the year of our Lord.
So then, in the interest of maybe, I'm since this is my first time sitting in on this one. Maybe in the interest of including me more organically into this, do you want them to bring that book to me, and maybe I could possibly tell them a little more about it, and
That is a great idea.
then get more involved in their quest.
So you guys happen to know about this Klaus character that
Klaus.
deals in books.
You're gonna meet us at our hotel room.
Yeah, he'll come meet
Well,
you.
that kind of happens all the
come meet you at the hotel room. Go over
I
the
get super
book.
excited about the book, and I want to see it.
Can Franz and I have known each other because I'm a writer?
Yeah, you could like.
Yeah, you could be. Yeah,
Front.
yeah.
Did you write any of the books that he's selling?
Kyle,
Like
Nope.
we need my leather book.
I wrote in the newspaper.
It's upstairs. I don't want to walk all the way up those spiral
I
staircases.
reported on the war.
Yeah.
Didn't write any
It's kind of
books.
hard to write in Germany when all of your headlines have to be the Nazis are great. Like,
All right, so we are going to begin our session tonight with Klaus meeting you at your apartment or
Hotel.
your hotel, the hotel whatever and wherever. Yeah, it's a fine rainy evening here in Berlin.
so I'm Klaus. That's right.
Yep.
So Franz tells me here that you have a book of very unique properties. I would very much like to.
I think Jenkins has the book.
I have it right here.
Oh, you have the book.
I have it. Yeah.
Yeah, show him the book.
Jenkins has a book.
Just be careful.
Well, yep. So I take it. Is it wrapped up or anything like that?
No.
So it's an odd shaped leather bound book. The pages on the inside are also folded with leather, like it's wrapped from the inside as well. It's got a brass clasp on it that has a circle with a pin in the middle of it, like a cylinder key would go in there.
Interesting. I've never seen a book quite like this.
The group's best attempts have failed to unlock this thing.
Okay, let's see what kind of skills I have here. He's not very. Okay, well, I should have looked at that first. He's got about 5 in occult skills, so maybe he does not specialize in.
Well, maybe he thinks he does.
He thinks he does. Okay, let's see here. Could there be any kinds of roles that I could do to maybe help shed light on more information about this book? Origins?
Let's go with appraise.
Appraise. I have a decent appraise skill. Could I borrow your?
Yep.
Any color except that.
Okay.
The book soaked up some blood.
Yeah, it gets
I
thirsty.
dipped it in
Paper
the blood.
tends to do that when you drip blood on it.
No, like leather parts of it.
Interesting. Well, let's take a look and see what we can find out here. Fail. 76. I can't tell you shit about this.
So Noah, don't be shy to spend luck.
At 76, my skill is 50.
You regenerate luck.
Okay, so how much do I have to burn? 26.
So you'd have to burn 20 if you want to. I'm not saying that it's necessarily worth it because that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to find anything.
Half your luck.
Do we regenerate today at all? Anything?
He is curious. Too curious for something good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have to tighten the bracket a little harder
So
on
he
it.
regenerate luck. So burning
we
26 and
regenerate
down to
anything
30,
today
down to 20,
from last time?
34.
Not yet because you've not completed any of the.
So I'm taking a big risk here, and
It's not going to pay off.
is there any clue that
So you can tell with your appraise skill that you're fine. You're fine.
could I at least tell maybe it's a one of a kind of maybe?
The leather that you are holding in your hand is not of any animal you're familiar with.
Can I make an assumption?
Yeah, you could that this might be from a person.
Well, this is clearly yes. This leather is very unique in property. I couldn't say that it comes from any domesticated animal.
What other animal could it be?
More of the bipedal variety.
What kind?
So like a
Well,
penguin?
then if I had to say so, I'd say this has to date back way, way before many pre-recorded history. This is probably more of the bloodletting rites, or has something to do with that. So I would have to assume that this is human leather that this was found in.
Give me goosebumps.
You
Not
wanna-
the good kind.
You want to put it back in your
I guess
purse?
a ghastly process to be sure, but the secrets therein could be phenomenal.
Let's try to fit it in your clutch.
Well, I had it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You have this clutch that's tiny, but it fits everything. It's crazy.
Sorry that I can't tell you more about this book.
So I will also give you on the lock, very faintly carved in the metal. There's like it looks like flowers of some kind.
Okay. Does anybody here able to
Intricate.
associate that with anything, or do I need to try to do that?
You would have picked it up on your appraise roll, so it's just something you noted on the book itself.
Well,
yes,
last
the scroll,
time-
the guild work seems to be very, very intricate and strangely not in keeping with how old this book seems to be.
We did go and try to talk to a ghost about this book too.
What?
Yeah, the white lady.
We tried to talk to a ghost named the White Lady.
And the cleaner tried to clean her.
She
That's not true.
The cleaner was
According-
ready.
to the rumors, she re-emerged when this book kind of emerged. Like she went back to the museum where she was found before, in the house where she used to live.
So you're telling me that you found actual supernatural effects coming from this book?
Well, that's what we were told.
This is amazing.
Well,
I have to know
And
more.
then there was blood that was left after that. Because that woman, she was teaching her. You saw it. You tell it.
There was blood on the ground, like a puddle,
What was
and
she
we touched the book to it, and the book sucked up the blood.
What was she
Doesn't-
doing? You should tell him what she was doing. You're better at it.
Well, it certainly doesn't conform to any of the known mythological books that I've read about, or
Are you talking about her sewing up children's eyes?
Yes.
Yeah. Babies.
So she sewed up her children's eyes because she wanted to be with this beautiful prince or whatever.
So the story was, I'll give it to you real quick if you'd like.
Yeah.
So the prince told her, because she was a widowed princess, that he couldn't be with her because there were two sets of eyes that just wouldn't allow it. She took that as her children from her former husband, so she stitched their eyes shut and then put them out with needles.
well, I'm faintly familiar with that old tale. But you're saying that there's truth to it?
Well, there's a fandom.
Interesting. Well, I certainly need to
We
know
tried to
more.
talk to her, but she wouldn't.
Oh, she listened. I forgave her, and then she left.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah, don't let me interrupt here. Just like, but yeah, if you're okay with it, I suppose I would love to.
But the blood
try to
was
figure out
left.
the mystery of this book.
The
This
bu-
is
That's where we dipped the book in the blood and it soaked it up, which is very strange.
It was-
strange indeed.
I mean, the book cleaned up the blood. It's fine.
The commercial applications are limitless. Like,
You understand? We could patent this.
yes.
Now this can be used in the
So
war. No more mess.
the night is nigh.
It's time for us to go and meet the
Pardon?
prince.
It is time for Prince. It's Prince time if you guys would like to go do that. I mean, you don't have to go to the Prince now. You can go whenever. You could also go to the apartment.
Well,
The-
Is it-
What time is it?
8:30.
Well, we have.
Is it still raining outside?
Very heavy.
Is it a purple rain?
It's not, unfortunately. Even
Sure,
though
he's still a prince. Or is he an artist formerly known as the prince?
We're supposed to be there at 8. So.
tomorrow,
Oh, okay.
but you can go tonight if you want.
Can we take a little red Corvette?
Ooh.
Sorry.
Just pile in there. Should we go check out the apartment?
So we want to check the apartment tonight and then go to see the prince tomorrow morning. So
8 p.m.
wait,
Here
the
we go.
meeting with the prince is tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
PM it says.
Is it?
On
Yeah.
the paper. Yeah, right here.
Let me look, because I have the rules.
A matter of extreme delicacy.
8 p.m. Yes.
Kurfürstendom.
So we're not supposed to go there today.
Treasure card gold.
Tonight we're supposed to go there tomorrow
I mean,
night.
that
Correct.
doesn't work,
So
You
can
guys
go-
didn't. You didn't get this notice till you got back, which would have been about 8.
All right, so we can go and check this apartment. Is that it?
The apartment, the neighbors and stuff.
Grotzman's apartment. Neighbor.
Off we go?
Now, have you located Grossman's apartment?
No?
We don't know we don't know the address. I thought
You know that the neighborhood, I believe, is the Friedrichstein. Friedrichstein neighborhood.
Is it EI or IE?
I.e.
Fry.
Friedrichstein.
Stein. So should we just go there and try to figure it out? How big is this neighborhood?
Figured it. You
It's
figured
it's relatively sizable.
Oh, dang.
it.
I mean-
it's the size of that. You figured out.
Right.
Because Anastasia's knowledge is so high, you guys could just assume that.
Well, I am a Berliner though, so
Yeah, you could assume that. I mean, he's a serial killer from that neighborhood, so people would probably be able to direct you.
Berliner.
Berliner.
Arrivederci.
Okay.
Ein Berliner.
Well, let's go then. Taxi.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Is there a curfew?
It's not World War. It's not wartime anymore.
This is like, I believe, German Depression time.
And Berlin is like
Beginning of it, yeah. Most
the.
pretty broke.
Yeah, this is like building blocks with fucking money.
I'm trying to think of a city like Berlin's like the Las Vegas of the world at this time. Like,
Just like debauchery.
yeah,
Things go.
yep.
Okay. The wicked
So
city,
you
yeah.
guys arrive at Andrea Platz in your
Taxi.
large taxi.
It's fine.
The square swarms with prostitutes. Those of you who are local know them as half silks, and the square is full of them. They're everywhere in the night.
Half silks.
So they're secretaries by day and prostitutes by night.
Ah. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But
It's a
Just
profession.
half.
so we're here in the square, basically just surrounded by prostitutes.
Yep. So these are the girls that Grossman would have been picking off.
Okay.
We could
So
have-
should we invest? You guys, I mean, sorry, hand raised, meta. Like, do you guys want to investigate and talk to any of these girls and maybe see what's been going on here? Or?
we could find out if any of them knew Grossman.
I'm gonna go make a friend. I'm gonna find whichever first lady I see that is probably will talk.
I mean, they all look quite friendly.
Just
They're
don't
very
accept any job
receptive to.
offers.
Can I add a little flavor here that somehow every single one of these prostitutes seems to know Klaus by name?
Oh, hey, Klaus.
That Klaus, hey, you know.
So yeah, you walk up to one of the randos.
Good evening to you. How's your night?
Are you paying?
Well, I was just gonna ask you a quick question.
Money.
You've heard of Grossman, right?
Money.
What's the German currency at this time?
Trying to
Marks.
see how much
Marks?
I have.
Reichmark.
40 marks, and pay you come back here and suck my Schwanzstücke.
So, whatever the smallest amount I can give her, I'm gonna give her
A half a mark.
a mark, probably. I just
Don't
have one
ask me for
question.
any money.
Carl Grossman?
She's gonna look at you and hand it back and say, "If this is all you can pay me, you need it more than I do."
I was going to ask you if you wanted to
We're
pay
trying
me.
to figure out what happened. And I know ladies of your profession suffered greatly. Remember, I'm charming.
We're fine. Roll your charm.
Please try to recruit her.
Regular pass.
You're not that charming.
I mean, it's the 20s. Can they really be that picky?
Could you just point me to the... Do you know where he lived? That's all I need.
Yeah, he lived like a block south of here somewhere in one of those buildings.
Could it...
What do you want with a rat like that?
We just want to figure out what happened.
What do you mean, what happened?
What do you know about him? I know he was an animal.
Well, yeah, she's gonna like pull her shirt down a little bit. She's like, I still have scars from that one.
You went there? Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, he was a frequent man of the night.
There was a joke earlier, but this might play into it. I've got a 70 charm. I might be able to, like, hey, well, let me talk to Annabelle here.
Her name is Lulu.
Well, let me talk to Lulu here. Like, Lulu. Can I try it?
Well, she's getting the info mostly. She's gonna say, yeah, I went back there. I didn't really care. He paid well. He was a little rough, but
Who isn't?
Did you notice anything unusual in his apartment?
his apartment was completely unusual. It was full of sausage.
Do you you think the rumors
Not the
are
kind
true?
we're used to.
What rumors?
Those were, you know.
Look, you've asked me too much information for the amount of money you paid me. That I'm pretty sure it's that building over there.
You gotta slap her.
I'm gonna give her another mark.
You're insulting her by giving her 1 mark.
Is it really?
Yes.
What's
Like
not insulting?
5,000 marks is like
I don't think I can even
$4.
give that much. Who's
Yeah,
are you-
I'm
are
not
you
joking.
on
They're
this one?
building blocks.
Yeah.
We're playing with it in the street.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna say, hold on a second. I gotta get our cleaner.
Give you 2 marks.
Give you 2 marks. That's,
So I'm gonna
that's,
get
worth,
you.
that's less than worthless.
That's less than a penny.
My kids whip their ass with these.
He's a
marks.
very generous man.
Toilet paper. This is toilet paper.
What? Generous for what? So I.
Do you need lady company, sir?
All right, listen,
What are
lady.
you- what are you-
listen,
what-
lady. I got 5,000 marks here with your name on it. We can do this the hard way or the really hard way. So we.
Look, I survived Grossman. You don't scare me, Pipsqueak.
Can I just grab her by the, you know? I'm just kidding.
Look, if you guys want actual information, you need to go to the Red Mill Cabaret. That's where he picked up women from.
I was actually going to suggest we got to move on. We got to.
Well, thank you very much. I'm really happy you survived.
You should give her a couple more marks.
I actually would because I think
on
it's
the ground.
okay. So I'm gonna do
She
that.
won't even pick them up.
Yeah, you hand her marks, and she turns around, and she just like,
Blows her nose with him.
yeah, just like.
It's like, thanks.
All right, so where are we heading?
It's like scraping
Red
marks
Mill
off your
Cabaret.
feet is like toilet paper.
I mean, she showed you his building.
Like, here you go. Spend it all in one place.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're
let's-
right
you want
there,
one
then
more?
we'll go to the building.
Yeah, let's go
There's
to the
3 more
building.
where that came from.
But we don't know
We don't know the apartment.
apartment he was in.
I thought we were going to the Red Mill Cabaret.
Well, if she showed us the building, I kind of assumed that it wasn't like very direct, like it was just like one of those buildings. But if it's like a specific building, maybe we could see like neighbors and ask. I'm sure they know.
Or maybe he has a mailbox there. We don't know.
Genius. You going to the building and looking at the mailboxes?
Yeah.
Roll me a spot hidden.
Can we all roll this?
We're all going there.
Fail.
Yep.
I didn't.
Fuck.
The cleaner's like, no, there's no Grossman here.
Oh, that's a 1.
Okay, passed a hard.
I passed far more than my extreme.
All right, so Klaus sees there's a mailbox. It looks like the name has been scratched out, but it clearly says Grossman under the scratch marks. 88/89.
Okay. So we know we're in the right place. This is definitely the right place.
Let's go.
Walk in. Go up
Do
to
we have
room.
any, like, walking music?
So we don't have any walking music, unfortunately. So the apartments are old and cheaply built in the typical German fashion. Walking through the echoing entryway, the air smells of stale dishwater. After your bank of post boxes, like I said, Grossman is not among the names, but there is one without a tag. It looks like Grossman was scratched off. So yeah, he's up on the top floor.
Are these, sorry, I missed this detail. Are these just the names or are these like mailboxes?
They're mailboxes with the names above them.
Okay. Well, looking at Grossman's, clearly, does it look like it's been tampered with? Like, is it just the same as all the others?
It's
or-
the same as all the others. It's just where that name tag would have been. It's been torn off and somebody scratched his name on there.
Okay. Yep. That was all.
So we'll walk into the apartments, right?
Yep.
So you guys want to go up to the top floor?
Yeah.
I would like to like have my ears out for if people are discussing anything about him or the book.
There, you don't see anybody.
Well, if I can hear, because people live in those apartments, right? And
You're going to listen through the doors.
I'll just listen to if you are
Yeah, I mean, if you're just generally listening, you just hear regular shuffling above people in the rooms, and nobody's really.
talking. I'm just saying. I'm just like
Just general
passive.
signs of life.
Yeah,
Oh, I think she's
regular angry German
I
noises.
mean, I
you know.
live in an apartment building. If you're walking up the staircase, you can hear what people are saying.
Yeah, but that's just general chit chat. It's not.
There's nothing
Anything-
revealing.
The occasional guy in his house.
Scheiße.
Yeah.
Give me goosebumps.
Check for ghosts.
Roll ghost checking.
Check for ghosts. You're the cleaner. I already got a weird book in my purse.
Oh god, it stinks.
I have ghosts in my apartment. I have enough.
So, are we going upstairs?
Yeah, we're going
Yep.
up.
What are we doing when we get there?
We find
Breaking
his
in.
apartment.
Yep. It's the
I
only. It's the only one that's, it's not lit up underneath the door.
Is there anything else abnormal about the door? I mean, like any
Locked or no?
feelings, anything like that?
Roll me spot hidden.
All right.
All of us or just one of us?
Anybody that's
Might as
looking
well.
for something sus.
And I want to listen to the door, like hear if there's anybody behind the door there.
Regular pass.
Passed a hard.
Me too. I rolled a 20.
All right. So our cleaner and our dits notice a small hole about 1/8 of an inch, about 3 millimeters in diameter, drilled through the door just above the latch.
Somebody's
Look at
been
that.
in here.
Somebody's broken in here,
I would like to listen.
Tell me how you're listening.
with their ears.
Are you putting it to the door? Or are you touching the door with your ear?
Oh, hey, be very careful.
I mean,
That's a hint.
but I don't know this.
Are you rest? I just want to know if you're resting your head on the door to listen, or are you just doing it
Well,
close?
I'm cautious. I'm not like resting my head, but I'm trying to get closer.
You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna check the
I'm
door
tempted to
handle.
listen through the hole, but I'm really scared.
It turns. Boop. Yeah, it's open.
All right, I'm gonna turn the light on.
Now that the door is open,
Third
is there
light
a
out.
chance to do any kind of rolling to? Is there anything that changes once we open the actual threshold?
Well, your
Dark?
starving writer over here flipped the light on and it doesn't flip.
Seems like electricity.
Yep.
Shut off here.
Looks like maybe there's no electricity to it.
Okay. Do we have So pause. Do we have any light sources? Does anybody have any kind of or feasible way of maybe illuminating this room?
Fire.
Would we have a
So
lighter
it is
'cause we
faintly
smoke?
illuminated from the windows on the far side. They overlook the street.
Heavy shadow though.
So it's heavy shadows, but it's, I mean, like twilight in there basically.
Okay. Is it? I know these are minute details, but like the kind of thing that I suppose we don't need a light for. Like you could.
No,
eventually
you
adjust-
you wouldn't need a light. I mean, your eyes will just, briefly. Plus, having the door open kind of, illuminates the entryway.
Does it smell like sausage?
The furniture and stuff that you can see is covered with. It's like got cloth draped over it. Looks like it's abandoned. Nobody's lived here for a while.
All right.
So what does the apartment look like? So we walk into, is it like a living area or?
So it's essentially a large living room and a bedroom area kind of mixed in together. There's a tiled kitchen that's got a wood-burning stove and just a small butcher block countertop. The far side, there's a large window that stretches from the floor to the top and equal distance across
Where the kitchen is?
in the living room area.
So I would like to check out the kitchen area and see if there's anything like in the fridge or in the cupboards.
There's no fridge.
Anything in the cupboards? Anywhere?
There aren't any cupboards.
Or nothing there?
No,
It's
there's
essentially like a studio apartment
It's
kind of.
very basic. Like any of his food would have been probably kept on the countertop. Realistically,
Okay. Well, you said it looks like it's been abandoned for quite some time. Does it look like there's I'm thinking like footprints in the dust. Is there anything like that would tell of someone having been here recently?
roll me a spot hidden.
Okay.
If anybody else is looking for anything specific,
Evan,
you can roll.
That's an extreme pass.
So you don't see any footprints, but you do see what appear to be blood splatter on the wallpaper.
Interesting. Well, given what we know about,
I mean,
this person,
it's
probably
old
not that-
blood, but
yeah, it's
yeah.
probably not that surprising. But
blood, but it checks out.
That may be something the
That's
cleaner want to look at closer. I don't know.
that's hooker
I'm gonna
blood.
look at it closer.
So when you get over to look at the blood on the wallpaper, so there's a seam in the wallpaper, and the pit wallpaper, and that seam is kind of curled up a little bit. And you notice behind the wallpaper, it looks like the wall is sooty.
Should we investigate further? Who'd like to check it out?
I'm gonna. Can I peel back the wallpaper some more?
Yeah, so when you peel the wallpaper back, there's like just straight up scorch marks on the wall behind it. Looks like his apartment's been on fire at some point.
I suppose, is there any apparent source?
Like at this time, maybe like electrical fire.
Yeah, it'd be hard to say just from what you're looking at.
Oh, yeah, that's...
But it's like the backside. It looks like somebody hastily covered this burnt wall with wallpaper.
Okay, so
Does this part of wallpaper look different from the ones around it? You know, like if it's a new sheet of wallpaper.
All of the wallpaper looks relatively newish.
So he peel back another section.
So you peel back another section. It's burned about the same amount. It's just a little charred. It's not scorched, but it's noticeable.
Does it make any sort of design with the burns?
that's a good question.
But you'd have to tear all the wallpaper off.
I see. That's going to take probably an hour or two to do
What else we got to do?
It's going to take a while.
Well, if you want to do that, then go ahead. But I'm thinking with the curiosity angle here, I'd like to maybe start wandering towards the bedroom and see.
The bedroom is the living room, so you're in it.
Oh, okay.
Is it just one room?
Okay.
Is there any?
Then I'm going to be checking towards the bed area.
So where the bed would be is actually the wallpaper area that you guys are at, but there is no bed.
Well, fuck me then. Okay, then I just
Not really. There's no bed.
There's not. Yeah.
also
So
no
the apartment's been mostly cleaned out. There's a couch that's covered in drop cloth, and then there's also, it looks like some kind of chair.
I want to pull one of those drop cloth like off and see, like peek in there. I want to see.
Are you ripping it off? Are you being careful?
I'm being and I'm like it's dusty or something. I assume so. I'm just kind of like.
Yeah, he's got a hideous floral couch underneath there.
I'm gonna carefully open it all, just kind of like uncover it.
Oh, it's a really,
Are you gonna
really-
dig in the cushions?
really nice couch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the time, it was probably a really fancy couch.
Mm-hmm.
okay. I think it's time for. Is it possible for another spot hidden to maybe see if there's any weird personal effects around that would stand out, or maybe something that we can.
So instead of that, let's have you roll me a spot hidden, Mr. Cleaner. So while you guys are poking around looking for other stuff,
I got an extreme.
so you notice somebody walk by the door, and then like maybe 30 seconds later they walk by again, and then another 45 seconds go by and they walk back by again, kind of slow, like they're maybe just like curious what the hell is going on.
So while these guys are looking around, I'm gonna go over by the door. Is there like a way that I could sort of
Guyver.
hide myself where they would have a hard time seeing me, but I could maybe see them come by?
Yeah, you could just stand like up against where the door swings open, and
Okay.
so you see a sweaty, round, bad combed over man.
It's Grossman.
He's walking back and forth. He looks just maybe like he's snooping a little bit, trying to see what's going on.
So one of the times that he goes by, I'm gonna let him. Like, or can I hear him coming back?
Oh yeah, he's not being real quiet about it.
So like when I think he's about there, I'm just gonna come and like right out in front of him.
He's gonna be like, oh, are you guys moving in to, with the heavy German accent, of course. Reckons. Are you guys moving into Carl's old place?
We're just looking at it right now. What do you know about this place?
Roll psychology or psychoanalysis.
Oh, excellent. Oh, fail.
Can I roll psychology?
You are not talking to him.
But if I
What?
also
So
realize-
yeah, it'd be nice to have new neighbors. He was a terrible neighbor. Always loud, banging down the hallway. Screams coming from his apartment all the time.
You ever smell anything burning in there?
Oh yeah, he smoked all the time. That place smelled like a chimney. Probably looks like it too, I would imagine.
I don't mean like that. I mean like burning something in there.
Oh, like his oven?
No. Well, maybe his oven.
I not that I remember, no.
Was there an oven in there when we were in there?
That wood stove in the kitchen, yeah. Which would have been opposite of the burned wall.
So you live in this building?
What's up, Pokey World? Yeah, I just live down the hall here.
What's your name?
Max Hartung. I'm no one though. You don't need
Max
to know me.
Hartung? Who is that?
It's Max.
Nice to meet you, Max Hartung.
Nice to meet you. I didn't get your name.
John
John.
Smith.
You're gonna say Snow.
Are you an American, John?
There's none of your
I've
business.
been to America.
I thought it was going to be hard.
One of those. You're a traveled man. Well, I guess I'll be on my way then.
Well, you're really interested in what we're doing here, aren't you, Max?
Well, it's just, I want to know who my neighbors are.
So we're hearing this
Yeah,
conversation.
you guys are here in the
I would like to
conversation.
walk up to the conversation.
Yeah, I assume that we all kind of gain interest in what's going on out the fucking doorway.
Yeah, you guys can come up and join in. Max seems especially drawn to you. He's just like,
Hello.
yeah, hi, yeah.
Do you live here?
I already answered your friend's questions.
I don't talk to
Why won't
women.
you answer mine?
The answer's the same. I live right there.
What number?
87. Well, I'll see you later.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You maybe want to come inside of this place, and
Just come in.
I just have a question about the way that the wall looks in this maybe our apartment. Does yours look like this? And will he go in there?
Yeah. I'll look at it.
So I get the feeling now that he thinks that you're the weird one.
Do you have wallpaper like this in yours?
So he's going to walk in. He's like, oh, why do you turn the lights on? He's going to walk over to the kitchen and open up this panel next to the stove and twist in this thing, and the lights will all turn on in the room.
Oh,
Okay.
changes.
Say, Max, how'd you know how to do that?
Well, my apartment's the same.
So all of the apartments here have switches inside the kitchen? for
The
light?
fuse. Yeah, it's the fuse.
Oh.
They take it out when people leave. It's the wallpaper. Did you tear the wallpaper off of the?
No, it was like this when we found it.
Your
The
hip.
designs are hideous.
So
an
once he
American
starts
thing.
talking to them,
Damn
I'm
right
gonna
we did.
sneak out of the room.
It's an
Okay.
American thing.
Yeah, he's like, well, he's like touching the wall. He's like, oh yeah, this is from the fire, like 6 years ago, maybe. Couple apartments,
The fire
yeah.
of Aught 6.
A couple apartments caught on fire up here. That's how I got mine so cheap.
Have you ever called the police on Grossman?
For what?
You said screams. You heard screams constantly. And
Sexual, miss.
Was Grossman here before you?
Oh yeah, Grossman's been here a long time.
88-89 is the one, but I don't know.
Which one is this?
This is 88.
Okay.
So 89 is like next door.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like across, like combined, or is it like?
Yeah, that's a good
It's
question.
directly across.
Okay.
So you're sneaking out.
Mhm.
Where are you going?
To his door.
So you just like, just
It's
literally,
open.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
so you just like
peek in
literally
there.
left Max mid conversation?
Yeah.
Just like,
Well, you guys started talking to him.
that was your out.
So his apartment it's gross. Like it looks like a sexual deviant lives here. Like there's a very certain odor in the air. A lot of tube socks on the floor. Type.
I'm gonna look at his wall about where he found that knob for. Is it there?
Yeah. Yep. Same little wooden panel with a little. It's got a little
Same kind.
circle knob in it.
Okay.
What? Wait.
All right. I'm not gonna look around too much.
Yeah, his apartment's gross though. Like the carpet cracks under your feet when you walk. Type of gross.
I'm gonna
I figured we could.
I'm gonna go back out, and then I'm gonna go
Slip on an old or
over
new
to
stain and
89.
scrape your face on an old one.
Across the hall.
Yeah. I'm gonna inspect to see if that same drill hole's in the door.
There is a drill hole in that door as well. But this hotel or this room, you can see light coming through the door and around it.
You can ask this Max if anybody's been through here before or anytime
Oh, yeah, that's a
recently.
good question.
Well, police. There's been police here, but no, I haven't seen anybody come to this apartment. Not since they rented out the other one.
Rented.
Yeah, the next one across the hall.
When did they rent that one out?
Oh, a month ago maybe.
So
Yeah.
who's your new neighbor there? Who is it?
I couldn't tell you. They're not home very often.
But what time do they usually come home? Do you know? You seem to
Oh,
know quite a
6
bit about
o'clock
what's
every
going on
night.
here.
I mean, well, yeah, I think 6.
Male or female?
Oh, it's a woman. Looks like maybe her and her sister.
Can I hear this conversation from the hallway?
Yeah, faintly, but actually probably not faintly. It's probably still a pretty big or pretty small room, so you gotta, not a big area for sound to travel.
All right. I'll sneak back in.
Yep.
Have you ever bought any of Grossman's meats?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, he didn't
do you
sell
mean?
them.
Why wouldn't
Oh, he
you?
definitely.
You know
I
why.
just gave them away.
I don't want to talk about those. If there's anything else, let me know. I'll be in my apartment.
Grossman's chili night.
He's gonna kind of like chubby guy
Secret
shuffle
ingredient.
away.
He totally ate his meat.
Are you guys watching him leave, or are you just letting him
watching
go?
him leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's got a pistol?
What?
Guns are illegal in Berlin.
Who's got big hands?
So when he goes,
I don't think we're aware of Mark's gun at this point.
Oh, okay.
No, we have no clue.
roll me spot hiddens before he, or as he's like
Are we
leaving.
watching him go
Are
or
we looking for a shit stain on the back of his pants or what?
Hard pass.
regular pass?
Yeah, actually, past the normal, yeah.
All right, so the extreme you see as he goes out, he kind of glances down at the door latch on the door, like just quickly looks at it, like
On the door of this.
yeah,
The drilled one?
yeah, and then just shuffles his little chubby ass down the hall.
Tackle
So I'm
him.
gonna
Tackle him.
Once he goes back into his apartment.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna inspect the latch closer.
So the only thing you see on the latch itself is that drill hole through the actual door.
So I'm gonna start.
Like you think that he was looking at that hole for some reason.
Like maybe he's the one that did it,
Maybe, yeah.
but it's on this one across the way too.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed very curious about who was moving in here.
Well, he says
Strange
somebody's in the space across. Do we dare go in there, or ask to go in there?
Might as well.
We can knock on the door.
Yeah, we can
Looks like
knock.
the light is
We
streaming.
could look through the latch.
You guys can hear a stenophone or whatever playing some old timey French music in that apartment. Are they stenophones? What are they called?
The
Phonograph.
The horn,
Yeah,
horny thing with the
stereophone.
So you're knocking, looking through the hole. What's the?
How do you want to knock? Like a police knock or like?
German way, I assume.
This is the Gestapo.
Just a polite.
Yeah, you hear music. It's apparent nobody's coming to the door.
one of a time louder.
Same knock, no response.
Tries to
Is
go
there a
some
hole
louder.
with a
Peek
latch?
through the peephole.
Who's
Whatever
peeping?
the
Who's
roll-
peeping through the peephole?
I'm too curious for my own good. I might as well be
So you put your eye up to the peephole and you see
lesbian stuff.
two girls. Looks like they're dancing around their living room to this music, butt naked,
Hey,
having a great
Great.
time. They're framed
Well,
perfectly in the
I'm gonna
peephole.
reach up, or I'm gonna stand back up, tell the people that there's nothing to see there. You guys should probably just go back home, and I'll take care of this.
You'll keep an eye on it for us.
That
I'll
is
keep an
very
eye on this place.
strange. What did you see?
Nothing that would interest you anyway.
What interests you?
I mean-
Klaus.
All right, you can go take a look, I guess.
I'm gonna peek.
Yeah, you see two French girls dancing.
Oh my!
Yeah, no, right, terrible. You should probably just go home.
They look like they're maybe a little opium induced.
Maybe we should not interrupt them.
Maybe this was why Max was upset that we were out here. We were killing his time.
This is my Friday night, okay? Well, I guess not. Can we knock even harder? Just like, you know.
Maybe just open the door, join them.
Yep, they
Let's just try the door.
no answer.
So, is there any other apartments on the same floor?
There's a total of 4 apartments on this
So
floor.
2 his apartments, one this Max guy, and there's one more.
Hmm.
I would like to go towards that door and see if anybody is home.
Yeah, lights on underneath. No peephole drilled in this one.
Wonderful.
Well,
It must be.
I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna try and open that the door across the hall with the drill hole in it, with the girls in it.
Yeah, it's locked.
I'm gonna try it again.
Yep,
The third time.
yep, still locked.
So I would like
Do
to
you want me to,
listen.
do you want me to unlock that for you?
Here, you need this.
What?
Nothing good will come of it.
So what are you doing at this other door?
I want to listen if anybody's
have a
home. If I can
locksmith
hear if
skill of-
anybody's
You
home.
hear, it sounds like an old woman talking.
On the.
Yeah, just talking.
Okay, so I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah, a couple seconds go by. You hear somebody shuffling around. Little old lady opens the door, butt naked.
Good evening, ma'am.
She's not naked. I'm kidding.
I'm glad she isn't.
I'm picturing it that way.
Good evening, ma'am.
I don't know you.
Oh, I know. My name is Rachel. What is your
Good.
name?
Why? I don't want it. Whatever it is, I don't want
I'm
it.
Why?
not telling anything. Trust me. I'm not.
She
We're
wants
just
to meet.
we're just here.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Who's we? What are you talking about, we?
Oh, me and my friends. We're just investigating this, Grossman situation.
I have nothing to say about Grossman. Are you a reporter?
I'm. Trust me. I'm not.
He is.
You're still at the people.
I just.
Yeah.
Share
I
some
just
time.
would like to, to solve the mystery and know what happened to him and know what he
He was
did.
a sexual deviant. That's what happened to him, and he got what he deserved.
Yeah, see.
Yes.
Would he have taken his own life, or do you think something else is at stake? Like somebody else is involved.
Well, I don't. Why do you care? He's dead.
That is a great thing, but
Kyle.
we just would like to find out more. And you lived right here, so I was wondering if what you've known about him could be very helpful to us. We just want to prevent.
He's a sexual deviant. That's what I know about him. What do you want?
Sausage.
There's a process happening, Kyle. It's not gonna.
Throw as hard as you can at the wall.
At least it's not a watermelon at the wall like we did once. He did that. Remember, Eli said you won't dare.
Walls.
Yep. And he threw a watermelon and cracked and spilled all over the wall.
Watermelon. Kyle goes, you better
That
won't throw it
happened
against the wall. I
upstairs.
said, no balls. Takes you, just chucks it. The wall.
On the brick wall, you can't even do anything to it.
That doesn't sound like me.
And
So
it's
she's
like,
gonna
why
look you
do
up and
that?
down
He said, no
and
balls.
slam the door in your
Yeah,
face.
it's-
This is my
you gotta
like.
post
This
it,
is
you
the
gotta-
only
you
thing
gotta
I got.
man
This
up.
charm. Is it not working on anything?
She has nothing for you.
Okay.
Rotted it.
Well, I tried.
I'm gonna unlock that door.
Chuck your lockpick.
Made it.
Not
by
gonna
2.
unlock that.
All right, so you unlock the door, you open it, it opens about 2 inches, and then bang,
Oh, it must be the
catches
the
on.
other one. The other
the
lock
lock.
on
Yeah.
side.
Pulls a bolt. No.
How flimsy is the wood?
What are you doing?
I just unlocked it. I'm
You're
backing
going
away
to
now.
interrupt their time.
Wait, this is the
They're
ladies.
gonna interrupt the
Yeah.
time.
Oh well, we have like what, this much space maybe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just make a racket. I mean,
You hear the music stop and the two girls scramble into their rooms or something, wherever, and
Gestapo.
I don't even think they're established at this point.
We'll establish them.
No, we're not.
roll me a
Second,
listens
the name of our
check.
investigating squad. Gestapo.
Whoever's at the door, roll me a listen.
Oh no.
That's me and you, right?
Oh yeah, we
Oh
are.
no, me and Mark.
I'm not there anymore.
Okay.
We were
I'm
taking
gonna
turns.
Hard
I'm
looking
pass.
for
going back
the
to
hole.
Max's room.
You're back at the door.
Well, yeah, I'm back with the group.
Hard pass.
Yep.
Oh, I passed by 3.
What is your shotgun proficiencies?
35.
25.
Did you pass your listen?
Yeah.
You hear the very distinct sound of people putting shells into a shotgun.
All right. I think
I'm
we're gonna go
leaving.
Side of the doors.
I think it's time to.
I'm walking down the stairs and
Go.
leaving.
I'm gonna just like stand next to the door.
So you
I'm
hear
not
that?
staying.
You hear
I'm out the door.
the clip of a shotgun, and you hear what?
Your books have arrived.
Get out of here, Max!
Klaus, your personal shopper.
Come on, just give me some.
Whoa.
They think I'm Max. Apparently, it's not Max.
Get out of here, whoever you are. We don't want you here. Go away.
Please.
You got maybe offer him 2 marks
Magic,
each.
magic
I've
word.
been told you're supposed to be nicer to the NPCs in this game, so I'm trying that.
How's that working? Once you break down their door and then you're nice to them?
Yeah, it got them to respond, didn't it?
So
With shotguns.
the door is gonna shut. You hear them slide the thing off, and then one of them opens the door, and the other one's standing in the doorway with a shotgun pointed at you.
Efficient.
Klaus
Nice.
is as cool as a cucumber. I just want to make that clear that he's had shotguns put in his face many
something
times
warm-
before.
is there something
for
warm and hot
Many
running down
reasons,
your
just like this.
They're gonna look at you and say, "We've got nothing to say about the guy that lived here before us. We just want to be left alone.
I'm
Stop
not
coming
here.
here.
I'm not here about Grossman. I'm here about you.
There's nothing you want that we can give you."
Can someone hand me the book?
I have it and I'm not there.
Aw.
I ran. Like I'm in the building, but I'm not right there.
I'm running with you.
I'm still like there, but I'm behind, like
I thought I
probably
had
around
you.
the corner.
I have opium.
We're set. Thank you.
Damn, that would work. All right, I suppose I will stop. I'll stop pushing it. But clearly
Door
it's dead
door in the face, and then the music turns back on.
You gonna peephole it again?
I mean, I want to.
If you look in the peephole again, you're going to be looking down the barrel of a shotgun.
I think it's our cue to get
I
out
feel like
here.
they probably used
I don't see nothing. Like,
Why? Why would you do such
Because he looked suspicious. I think he has
Yeah.
something to do with breaking into these apartments.
clearly, this Max guy's been trying to peep in on these girls too. So I mean, he's clearly a character around these apartments. And yeah, I think Mark's right. I think we need to investigate this guy.
Well, maybe we should
So I'm gonna go over to
watch.
his door and I'm gonna listen to see if I can hear him through his door.
It's quiet. He went into his apartment. Yep.
It's quiet.
I mean, there's somebody in there, but it's quiet.
Muffled grunts and skin on skin contact.
It's too early for that.
6 o'clock. That's never too early. I'm just.
So, yeah, I mean, you want to knock on the door?
Yep.
Yeah, a little shuffling happens, and he opens the door to that little chain. Yeah? Oh, John,
Yeah,
can I help you?
maybe. Can I come in?
I think we're okay
I don't
here.
think I got it.
What are you doing?
We were trying to open it.
Did gently. Didn't break the table.
Charm him.
I'm gonna get to where you can see me.
Where else was it supposed to leak?
Oh, you want to have one of those
I
conversations?
thought that was from the people.
Not really, but if I have to.
What happened to my key?
What? Yeah, sure. Why don't you come in?
So does he let me in?
Yep, he'll slide the little thing out, open the door. So you and Ditz are gone, right? You guys went running
We're
out of the
waiting in the
building.
Well,
lobby.
we're in the building, I think. I would stop on a floor down or something. I wouldn't I would just listen.
I'm pretty sure I would have followed Mark.
So Klaus, where are you? Did you bounce?
Are you still
Oh, I'm with you guys now. Yeah.
or with you?
All right, so
Who else is with
I'm
me?
with.
Just
I'm,
you.
I'm still in the apartment building, so wait.
You're with
I
Max.
went to Max's.
I'm with you. I'm curious.
Is that it?
Yep.
Where's David?
David Duke.
That's you.
Oh, you're
Where are you?
David.
So are
Where am I?
I lost one already.
Why?
I'm getting let into Max's apartment.
So I'd be following you in there.
Okay.
So you and I are not.
We're out.
So
We're waiting in the lobby.
when I go in there, I'm going to just say, "You drilled those holes in those door locks, didn't you?"
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
it's fine.
I'm going to show you. Why don't you walk over there with me, or you're just going to fess up?
Story's full of holes.
What are you? Are you gonna arrest me?
Oh, we're gonna do much worse.
That'd be a real polite way of handling it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So what if I did? Look at me. I'm not exactly appealing to them.
What about
Well, if he
to
owns
Grossman's apartment?
Well, he always had girls over, so
Oh.
So that's why you drilled the holes in them, huh?
yeah. I stopped looking after he started. Well, you know.
So tell me more about what you saw.
Oh, you're not the police.
I
can't arrest you.
But tell me more about what you saw them girls doing.
Well, the girls didn't really interest me that much. But Grossman had a artistic form to the things he did to those prostitutes
So you stayed and watched?
for a while.
Did you ever help him?
Oh no, never. He I don't know. He got a little rough with them usually, and that's about when I stopped. But I never saw him leave, which was I always thought was weird, and I guess now it makes sense.
After about the 20th one that didn't show back up, I started getting suspicious.
What is it that you liked about what he did?
Oh, I just like the way he carried himself.
Was he a role model?
Carried himself how?
For such a small man, he was so, he held a lot of power over the women he brought there. I admired that.
Held a lot of
Emotionally,
power. How?
physically?
Physically.
Did it seem disproportionate to his size?
Oh, absolutely. The things he got those girls to do, I've never even read about it in books. Only the Bible.
Sorry, how many books have you read, Max?
Well, the Bible. That's where I get all my good material.
He did biblical things.
Beyond biblical, apparently.
Well, if that's all you've read, everything's beyond.
I never read anything like it in Reader's Digest.
I just like watching him, hit them and, tie him down and all the things that he did.
Is that what all?
I never saw him kill him, if that's what you're
Is that
asking.
what all these stains in front of his door are for, Max? Is that
Psychoanalyze that last one.
dried bits of?
Are you
cartilage?
upstairs with these guys?
Yeah, I followed
Yeah.
them into the apartment because him saying that he didn't watch them get killed. Oh, that was terrible. I'll burn
saw
13
nothing.
points to pass.
Yeah, he's definitely lying. He's for sure watched him, Max, or watched Grossman kill them.
Is it time to get reckless?
Well, only David knows that right now.
So I want to. We're right next to him. Can I somehow signal to Dorian obvious he's not telling the entire
You
truth.
have got to tell me how you would signal that.
Say it.
I'm with Kyle on that one. You gotta. How are you gonna get that past
Remember,
him?
you're the actor. It can be weird.
I mean, you can roll acting and try to act it out.
Got acting, do it. And then they got to see if they understand it.
I don't know how.
Morse code.
Watched him.
Obvious to him, but I guess how would cleaner? I guess I don't know. He's a cleaner, but
Well, he said he was a cleaner, just not a cleaner.
I still think he cleans, and that's admirable. because males in that
I'm just
profession
waiting for you to
not
catch
real-
up Stain and you to
not
go over to him and be like,
prevalent.
do you think
I
you
should
could?
do that. What would take this out? So
Is
Chloroform? I don't know.
is there any kind of a lobby, by the way, in this building, or no?
Yeah, there's a lobby downstairs.
So I assume we
It's where the
would be-
post office's boxes and
so I
stuff
assume
were.
we would be there. I don't know if there's anything to see at all, but two of us would be there.
People coming and going periodically.
And nobody's talking about him. I mean, it just happened that he died. So
No.
I mean, we don't. I guess we don't see him as threatening. So I could pull Mark aside or pull Dorian aside.
Just whisper to him.
Yeah.
Sweet nothings.
So yeah, he whispers, I think he's lying, I'm pretty sure.
How did he kill those girls?
Oh, I don't know how
Bullshit. How did he kill those girls?
I don't roll intimidate. You got intimidate, right?
I probably this is part of the story I either am missing or I just was never told. The book that you guys got, is that from Grossman?
Nobody knows. It came from the Esoteric Order of the Dagon.
They gave it to us.
Wait, what? For real?
Yeah, so we could open it for them.
we're doing
Yes.
a job of opening it for them, and they told us about the ghost and Grossman just kind of happened. We don't really have a connection.
Or
between
we
these
were
things
all
yet.
invited to.
Yeah, everybody
The
got a
hunched
letter,
about.
right? A letter to go meet this
At a
guy.
brothel.
That we'd be interested in. And then he handed us the book and asked us if we could open it for him.
It has something to do with the
Well,
antiphons.
he wants us to tell him what that book is or what its
Was it-
significance
Do we think
is.
Grossman's connected to this at all?
That was
It
one
was
of
a
our
brothel.
clues was that he was connected to it.
Yeah, the guy that gave it to him was indicating Grossman had something to do with it.
Well, then, I suppose looking through his apartment again, can we try to maybe spot this key for this book's latch or whatever? Or this? You said there was a
wallpaper.
Well, I mean, we're still dealing with him. You're still with
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're still with.
So I'm
Max,
gonna roll
sorry.
my intimidate on it. Fail.
I'm not lying. I swear I'm not lying. I only ever saw him kill maybe one of them.
Again, something.
He maybe knows if he saw them die. maybe he killed one. Maybe I saw it.
I've got a
He's
high,
German. What do you want? He's German. Come
I've
on.
got a high language
Forget about it.
skill. Could I wordplay him into revealing something?
You
without him
could
knowing it?
fast talk him if you want.
Do I have fast talk? Let's see.
How long? How
I got
long have
40
they been
fast
up there? Like,
talk.
should
I
we
can
be
give it a
worried?
shot.
I mean, probably they've probably been up there a weird amount of time.
I've got a decent fast talk. Could I try it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's give it a shot. I'm just gonna either.
What are you doing
gibberish
different
at him.
than Mark's intimidate or the cleaner
Stop being.
Dorian,
Be
right?
a good
What
cop.
are we
He's
trying
a
to get?
bad cop. Be a good cop.
Yeah, I could try to appeal to like a more kinder sense and try to get him to say,
Sexual
hey,
deviant side.
We're just trying to like, hey, we're all cut from the same cloth here, you know. We're just trying to figure out what's going on here.
All right, I like it. Roll it.
Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with peeping.
I'll allow it.
10.
He's like, well, I mean, I started watching him do the stuff, and then I started watching longer, and I started liking it more, and
So, when did you notice it started getting too violent?
well, so I only ever saw him actually kill one of the girls. I just saw them dead a few times after that, but
So he
Right.
kept the girls in the room for a while.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I just how long?
Well, I never actually saw them leave.
Why didn't you
As-
tell anyone?
That never occurred to me.
You like watching.
But before all of them, all the lights would go out in the room for a few seconds and flicker off and on, and then they'd be dead.
Was there any kind of altercation or was anything said between the two before?
No, it
Things
usually
got too
looked like it
violent?
was in the heat of passion.
How did he do it?
That I don't know.
So
I only ever saw him strangle the first girl, choked her to death.
Mid coitus?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna lean back out into the hall and I'm gonna yell, "Bring back the book!"
Well, we are downstairs, so
They can't.
Yeah, you can hear it. It's a big stone building. It's gonna echo like a mofo.
Let's go back upstairs.
Elevator or anything like that.
Yeah.
Character's name?
Rachel.
Rachel. Let's go back upstairs.
So I'm gonna.
Let's make sure they're alive.
So I'm gonna
Oh.
lean back into the apartment and I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna pull out some gloves and I'm gonna put the gloves onto my hand.
He's just gonna naturally pull his pants down. Oh. He's just gonna be like, well, what? Why? You don't need. It's not even. It's summer. You don't need. You don't need those.
I like to stay clean when I work.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let Mark take this.
He's mostly confused.
Then I'm gonna show him my wire.
Oh, what's that? Is that copper?
Let me show you real close.
He's wildly nervous now. He knows what that is.
Yeah.
So listen, Max, if you don't want my associate getting any more unnerved by any of this, it would be very, very important if you tell us anything else that you know of, that you've
Well, he was
seen,
definitely
that you've heard.
guilty of everything they said. Well, I don't know about the children, but definitely the women.
Children.
Yeah, that was in the newspaper.
I'm
Yeah, he was apparently like a multi-age sexual deviant as well.
Apparently, you would hang up the people like animals.
Are they back
Butcher
with the
them.
book yet?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say they're back.
What's taking you so long?
Get the
Are
book.
you
out.
working?
Show him the book.
You ever seen this book before, Max?
Okay.
Did you notice Dorian's sweet new leather gloves?
Yeah, I was like, are you working? What are you doing here?
So when you do this with them, do they make that leather like...
The creek.
Yeah, like...
Are those good for cleaning?
I love her character so much.
Maybe I should switch to that.
They keep your hands moist.
Got Vaseline in the glove.
Showing him the book.
Here. But don't touch it.
I don't want to touch that thing. That's
Seen this-
Grossman's.
Yeah. Oh, so you
What?
have seen this before?
That is Grossman's?
Yeah, that went missing when the police were investigating.
What did he do with this? Hold on. How do you know it's his? What's going on here?
Questions.
Walk up, you see this book? Oh my God, you see this book? How? What?
Well, we didn't know you guys were asking questions, so we're like,
This is how I pictured it in my head. It's just like they just walk up like, what? Show them the book. Oh, okay. Well, oh my God.
that's exactly what happened.
So okay, clearly he's
Will
visibly
somebody-
distressed
will
about the book.
somebody catch us up that he was peeping? Because we don't know that you guys found that out.
Oh, yeah, I'd be doing that.
Okay.
I'm sure Mark's occupied.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like,
Keeping time here.
assume that there's recaps.
So what?
These two are occupied.
How do?
Catching them up on what's going on.
Did you ever speak to Grossman?
What?
Max, I'm talking to Max. You ever have
Only
a
in
conversation with him?
passing. No, never a conversation. Never anything meaningful.
What did he do with this book, and how does it unlock?
Oh, you haven't opened it yet? He's gonna grab your hand and go over to his he's gonna drag you over to his sink. He's gonna pull out like a little metal toothpick.
Wait. I don't
He's gonna stick your finger.
like. Is he just doing that?
Yep. Unless you roll a strength to resist.
I am.
I wouldn't not let
I mean, I will try. Oh, 83. So
Yeah, he's gonna
Just like,
drag you over there, kind of real quick for a fat guy. He's gonna prick your finger,
Hey,
and
that
he's gonna
hurts.
be like, "Whoa! I thought you wanted to open the book." And he's gonna
I wanna know
shake your finger over the little lock, and your little drop of blood's gonna land right on that pin.
What?
And
What
it's
are you
gonna,
doing?
and the little clasp is just gonna go blink.
So I'm very so being the bookseller. Very curious in this. Just to have placement, I'm gonna be like right over. I saw that happen.
Yeah.
Just be like, what?
Wait, what is that? What's in there?
Well, here I don't know what's in it, but I've seen him open it a bunch of times.
What did he do with
It was
it?
always with a woman's blood, never a virgin. So that's
That's none of your business.
Well, that's. I mean, he just clearly you open the book so he knows you're a virgin.
None of your business.
well. Here's your book. Now, can you guys please leave me alone? I just want to go about my night.
Shit, I have French. I could have talked to those girls.
What? What did he do with the book after he
Go
opened
knock
it?
again.
He wrote in it. I don't know.
Also, I don't appreciate you just
French this time.
doing that to me.
Oh, it'll heal tomorrow.
Does it? I don't like it.
He's gonna like wipe the needle off on his armpit, put it back on his counter.
So I would like to see what. So if it's open, I think I want to open it.
Yeah, you wanna read it?
Why don't you guys go back outside?
What are you gonna do?
Just gonna finish up talking to this fellow.
Okay.
Probably a good idea. But I'm heading out.
Guys, we opened the book. Let's just bring it back.
Can
and collect our
I be a
payment.
bookseller that's employed Mark many times in the past to clean my bookstore?
Can we just bring the book back now and get paid?
Well, does the book?
Yeah, I'm more curious of the book. I'll go wherever the book's at.
I want to get paid.
So you're looking at the book?
Yes.
Are you guys staying in the apartment to look at the book?
Nope, we're going outside so the cleaner can clean.
Well, do we know that he's about to murder? Like, would my character know that?
Roll your intelligence.
Yeah, you might start getting little hints as to what he really does.
Nope.
No, you think he's gonna help him clean his apartment because it's gross.
Yeah, he's like, this place could use a clean.
Yeah.
Any of us want to be around for that.
Are you gonna shampoo his carpets too?
Yeah,
Don't forget the Windex.
in one way or another.
I don't think he can pay you. But if you want to volunteer.
You got to do like that. Trust me, Max. I'm the last cleaner you'll ever need. Like,
Because if I didn't know that, I probably would be against him killing him.
Probably, but you're not, and you don't. So your head's in the clouds.
Going out in the, or
Okay.
going out into the hallway.
We
to
get.
look at the
I
book.
would assume.
You guys going down to the table in the lobby to read the
Yeah.
book?
Lobby, yeah.
Let's just give. We opened it. That's all we have to do. Let's go collect her payment.
Don't you want to know what's in there? I paid with my blood, literally with my blood.
All right,
my
so
own
you guys
blood.
are gabbing down the hallway.
blood.
Mark, how you handling the sitch?
So I'm gonna sit him back down.
Oh, I don't want to hear this.
I'm gonna sit him back down, and I'm gonna tell him.
pour him a glass of whiskey or something first. You gotta be classy.
Yeah. Does he have? Yeah. Does he have?
He's got a fine bottle of scotch on the.
Pour one for
Opium.
each of you.
So I'm gonna pour him a glass, and I'm gonna bring it over to him, and I'm just gonna say, listen, you've seen our
Your faces.
you've seen our faces.
No, I didn't. I don't remember faces. I'm face blind.
Okay, you're gonna let him go.
You all look like fleshy blobs to me.
You're all killed back.
I believe
He's got
Mark's probably
like
heard all
sweat
of these-
running down his like greasy little forehead.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Mark's heard every excuse before.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say to him, this can be your last glass, or it can just be your next.
Deal. I like next.
Okay. Well, if I find out that you talk to anybody about us being here, you still won't see me again.
Noted, sir. You want the bottle?
Wait,
Well-
if you talk to anybody, I got a new product. I'm gonna try on you. It's called the Magic Eraser.
You're the scum of this earth. But I'm not getting paid to take care of you.
Thank you for your mercy. You'll never see me again. I promise. You'll never hear of me, or hear from me.
So I apologize. I gotta pause here. Are you just like a hired killer for the esoteric order of Dagon or something, or like are you just like cleaning up all of their business?
I mean, I normally get paid to do this stuff.
I'm glad we have this guy with us, to be honest.
So he's gonna pick up his scotch and just hit it real hard.
Shake.
Bye, sir. Thanks for not killing me.
Don't thank me yet.
Bop him on the nose.
I might be better.
Does he have like any clean rags or anything around?
There's rags on his sink area.
But are they clean?
Not really.
So if I like look around a little bit, I don't see any.
There's a cleanish T-shirt near him.
Does he have like any?
Clean blonde.
Any kind of cloth?
Does he have like any kind of first aid supplies of any sort?
Oh yeah, he's got a little bandages and whatnot on the counter.
Yeah. Clean.
Yep, sanitary
You
ish.
got like any, like something for clean a wound.
Oh yeah, he's got a straight bottle of alcohol there too.
I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab the bandages, and I'm gonna take the pin.
So his eyes shut.
Oh my god.
Stab. him with
And then I'm going to go to his door and I'll say, I won't be seeing you.
Bye, John. John Smith from America.
So I'm going to go and find.
All right, so you guys are downstairs while you don't hear this, but while this is going on. So
You wanted me to kill him.
are you looking in the book? Are you reading the book?
We're opening it.
Well, it's open.
She's
Did you close it?
No.
I didn't lock
Then
it.
you actually like,
But did you close it?
all right, now I'm gonna kill you.
just say
If I know that it will let you back in, I am going to not close it.
You don't know that, but roll me your luck. Let's see if you just didn't close it.
Yep, good.
Okay.
So in the hallway on the way down, I'm going to use the alcohol to sanitize the pin.
Sounds good.
Go for it.
And then when I get down there, I'm going to just, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to grab your hand and I'm going to sanitize your finger and I'm going to wrap it up.
Thanks.
Like a boss ass bitch. So you're opening the book. Page 1
Oh, yeah.
has a list of women's names.
Like how many roughly? Are they numbered? or-
40 that would fit on a page.
Okay. Next page.
About the same. Notably, however, one of these has an X next to it. All the other ones have the names with a single line through them. This one has an X next to it.
What name is it?
The name with an X next to it is Sosnovsky.
That's a female or male last name.
Well, these are all female names in the book.
Well, Sosnovsky is the suffix of this is male. Because it's a Russian word. Sosnovsky. Can you spell that for me?
Sasnovski.
Oh, that might be her last name too. So, okay. And that's just one name, no like first last name.
Yep.
What about the other ones? Are they just one name or like
No, they're all. There's a few of them that are single names, but the rest of them are
and it's an asterisk and then just
Yep.
and it's not crossed.
correct.
So I'm gonna just like
It's also not the last name on the list, but
I'm just gonna like through the book, like if it's a list of names, like is there more pages with that?
the next page has names on it as well, and then the rest of the book has some weird, obscure writing.
Franz, you're a writer. What is this?
It's a book.
No, look at these pages. So I'm showing him the symbol, like those obscure whatever pages, not the list.
Oh, so all the weird writing. I mean, I have a cult. I have a high language English.
I would probably start with that. You probably don't know that that's
So, do you have German? Or what's your language skill?
well, I should have German because I'm
Well, yes, but what's your language skill?
45. 95.
Roll your language skill.
My language is 95.
Oh, 4.
Nice. So the first weird obscure thing is it looks like it's some form of like hillbilly German, basically.
Okay.
It
You
appears
mean
to
like-
be a variety of sausage recipes and a record of the victims used in the sausages.
like who or like?
Yep, it has the names of the victims that were used in the sausages. Additionally,
Oh,
it also the recipes talk of the power of consuming human flesh, being necessary to being necessary to transcend.
well, I would like. I'm gonna share it with the group, obviously.
I'm going to share the sausage.
The recipes. Oh. So, anything else about like transcend? Like, what is it? Just that?
It seems to be a little bit vague.
How many pages of names are there?
Full.
So it's hundreds of people.
Yep.
Are there dates?
Nope.
Back page? What's on the back?
Well, so not every page is just full of names. They have, so the first 3 pages were names.
Then recipes
And then recipes that included some of those names in them.
Okay, is that Sosnowski in any of that? As far as I can see right now.
You need to take 10 hours to read the book if you want to discern that information.
Well, what about the first 3 pages of recipes? So there was the first
Well,
couple lists.
the first couple pages don't have that name on them, outside of the one with the asterisk.
Yeah, that's what I looked at. Okay.
An X. It's an X, actually.
And the last, and it's the same handwriting.
Yep.
Okay, and then the last page has nothing.
So the handwriting steadily gets worse as the book carries on, but that's about the only notable difference.
Okay, and is it full? Like
Yep, plumb full. Every page has
what's the
writing
very
on it.
last page? Is it
It's a sausage recipe.
Okay. Well, I'm not hungry today,
Roll me a d6, please.
or for the next couple days, I think. 3.
Lose that much sanity for reading this terrible, horrible book.
6 sanity.
Woof.
Well,
Boosh.
would anybody else care to take a look at this? Because I'm just
I
curious.
believe
about
you've
this.
probably discerned all the information that you can possibly get.
Okay, so I'm just gonna close it then. What happens to the book if I close it?
Clips shut.
Well, we have to go to open it back up.
No, we just have to prick our finger and put blood in it.
Yeah.
Break your
We have
finger.
to go back to
Not it.
open.
It's a good
was
thing
close.
Mark sanitized that. Or,
Sanitized
Dorian.
after she got stabbed with it.
yeah. Still helps.
Does it?
I guess time will tell.
I mean, do we want
So-
to do like a first aid on it in case it gets infected? 'Cause that's a very
Well,
big thing.
I'm gonna give him. We'll assume Mark just passed his first aid roll since he knows, how to clean things.
So, like, what time of the night is it?
It's probably around like 10:30, 11 now.
Should we head back to the?
Bewitching hour.
So we missed our meeting with the
No, that's tomorrow.
prince? Or that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, I would just to like bring that last name out and say, well, maybe this is the one victim that wasn't killed. Maybe we should check. Maybe one escaped or something.
I wonder if the list was made before or after those people got
That's a good
killed.
question.
All right, are we just going back to homie?
Well, yeah, 11 o'clock probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Who was the one that failed their luck roll? The random luck roll I had everybody do. Let's all do a luck roll. How
When
about
was
that? That was. It would have been like first roll last session.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't think.
I wrote it down, but I don't know where I wrote
I'm
it
pretty
down.
sure it was me.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm pretty
like,
sure I
I just
didn't because I
passed.
started with 99. I don't think I failed that.
Probably not. Yeah.
And
I
just
actually. I
passed
think
again.
it was. I think it was Dorian. Let's just roll with that.
Yeah.
And I just passed again, too.
So, Mark, Dorian, what is your power?
30.
Roll me a power check, please.
82.
Okay. So, when you fall asleep, you have a first-person dream. You are entering a crowded nightclub. The air is filled with cigarette smoke. The atmosphere is lively. A prostitute approaches, smiling and cooing. You look around and spot a pretty Slavic girl in simple garb chasing off the prostitute. Then you head over to talk to the girl. And you wake up the next morning.
But I don't know what I talked about.
Nope. That is what you remember from the dream.
So I dream that I am in some
Cabaret, yeah.
cabaret and I like see a
woman come up to you and try to get you to take her to the back. Mm-hmm. And you see a Slavic girl dressed pretty like in plain clothing. Mm-hmm. She chases off you chase off the prostitute, and then you go over to talk to her, and that's when you wake up.
Ding, ding, ding. Red Mill Cabaret. Maybe you dreamt of it. Idea. What if...
So they discerned the book was full of sausage recipes and contained the ingredients to the recipes by name.
There's one name with the asterisk. What if the girl we're looking for, I assume it's a girl, works in that cabaret? Because most
You have
of them-
no idea of Dorian's dream.
He just told us.
I did not.
Oh, I thought he was telling.
No,
That's why he was
no.
repeating
No,
it.
I was just trying to make sure that I understood.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, but even without that, we were told that they work in.
well,
that-
you just have a last name to go on.
Yeah, but they said the girls were picked mostly in that cabaret.
Correct. The
we have one
the
last
Red
name.
Mill Cabaret, I believe, was the name.
I would like to go looking for her there.
I mean, realistically, story-wise, that could be just like a strange uneasiness that you have about this place. But like, we were going there, and then you guys could just be a little more hyper-aware of. Like,
I have a 29 sanity.
Yeah, your guy's already unhinged.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you could play it. Like,
He
hey, man,
pulls
I
the
don't
trigger of his gun in his pants just for fun.
know. My nuts.
I threaten people for no apparent reason.
Yep. All right, so you guys wake up the next morning. Dorian has had this dream. Dorian can choose whether to share that with you or not.
But we have the meeting, don't we?
8 p.m.
PM.
Oh, it's at PM.
Yep.
So I'm gonna share what I
Post
just said I thought was
meridian.
morning
Is that right?
of this girl.
Dorian doesn't seem like the talky, feely kind of guy.
It's like a big teddy bear.
Kyle,
What?
I thought it was already morning, so I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm gonna say the same stuff. I thought
Yeah,
about
that's-
this girl. Maybe we should check out the cabaret and see if maybe she escaped or.
Cabarets do not open till 7 p.m.
We have. So wait a second. So we got a name out of the book that
Yes.
we think is.
Sasanovich.
Sosnovsky.
Sosnovsky-vich.
Sosnovsky.
I know. I just like to add the vich at
Do
the
we-
end because
Does
Russians are
anybody
silly.
here know what kind of a name that is?
I mean, I'm a bookseller.
Slavic.
I mean, is there a chance that maybe I could like look through this book and like corroborate a lot of these names with the people that have gone missing? Or
So I just assumed you guys recognized a lot of those names were were the girls that he was convicted. All 13 of them were in that book.
okay, there are a lot of blank pages in that book.
No.
It was full.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's like a list of names and some recipes with some of those names, and a list of names again and some recipes. So this is the only one that wasn't crossed out, and it had like a cross next to it. So,
So-
I'm assuming maybe she survived.
something.
or-
You guys would know that last name is Slavic, just based off of how it's pronounced. So you could go to the Slav district and ask around.
What was her name?
Sosnovsky. Sasnovski. Ding, ding, ding. Slav District. Hold on, is this where the book was found?
That's where you guys, got the book in the Slav district, and that's where it was. The esoteric order is in the Slav.
Maybe she escaped with it.
Well, we gotta go check. We'll start asking the Slavs.
Going to the.
I mean, I assume because we can't go to the cabaret. We don't have the meeting until 8.
Go have breakfast.
I don't want to have breakfast after what I read last night.
It's like, I think my character is definitely interested in this because, like, apparently now this book has revealed that this is a very singular work. This is not a reproduction of anything. This seems like Grossman might have made this book.
So he also referenced in the book consuming human flesh to help him transcend.
Well, is this maybe a good point? We could split up. You guys go talk to the Slavs. I could start like referencing other books and seeing if this coincides with any other books that I might own or in my books, or just like a way to like almost like a boost the occult. I just don't know if that's an option, or maybe I could learn something more about this because like that whole human flesh to gain power seems to be a pretty universal.
You can take the day. It would require 12 hours of reading, but it is doable to gain more knowledge from the book.
If you guys are comfortable with that, I'm a bookseller. It seems very in keeping.
If you're comfortable taking more blood from me.
I mean, I'm realistically, I'm probably gonna try it myself, and I suppose if it's virginal blood, I need.
Well, it's not virginal. He said she's not a virgin.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no. Realistically, I think my character would like to delve deep into this book. If you guys want to try to investigate or interrogate people or whatever,
Let's try
to find the book.
Blood this time.
All right, you pricking the finger.
Yep. And so from what I saw,
Yep. It drops onto the thing and just kind of like it's almost like it holds up above it for a second and then it slides off to the side.
Interesting.
Could it be a female?
So nothing happens though.
Nope.
Interesting.
I'm listening.
Is there anybody else with me at the moment?
Yeah, I would assume you guys haven't left
We
yet.
haven't left yet.
Well, then I do have a theory. Like, personally, I do actually. I'd like to take her blood again and try her hand again, because now I'm starting to think that it might just be women's blood that does this, not necessarily virgin or otherwise. Just it might just be women's blood.
Oh, that's what he said, right?
Yeah, you have to consent.
I mean, you didn't consent last time.
I'll do it. If you get me a coffee.
All right, done.
Turkish.
No food, please.
All right, are you pricking the same hole?
No. Different finger this time.
Do this one.
Do you have one more?
Yeah, so you prick her finger, drip
Can I have some?
spreads around the whole thing, slides in, latch, the clasp opens up.
Coffee?
This is how our life is.
Then I imagine I'm gonna take the day. I'm probably gonna be out.
Yeah, you'll be out of commission until 8:00 tonight, so you'll make it just in time for the meeting. So
I'll wait till we get back to me.
posse,
Yep.
we're going
Heading
to
out.
Slavkleist,
I'm gonna get some breakfast.
some brekkie.
I'm really hungry.
They got a basket of hard-boiled eggs and fruit downstairs,
Nice. I'm gonna get right into
and
it.
one gigantic pancake.
They don't have any sausage.
No sausage.
Waffles.
Great, man. I don't know.
Who doesn't want sausage?
Where'd you get sausage recipes?
My book.
Bloodwurst is.
I don't want that.
I am not eating.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some nice.
Man, like we gotta put that in the game now. The Book of Bloodwurst.
Yes. Okay, so Slav district. I need one of you to, because these are not friendly people. They don't want to be talking to anybody.
Do we have anybody here of Slavic descent?
In person, yes, but not in the game.
Not in the character. I have charm, I guess.
Does that work on Slavic people?
No.
What is it that we're trying to get from the Slavs?
Ask about Sosnovsky.
The cleaner is scary.
Listen up, you sniveling Slavs. I got some.
Who says the cleaner is scary?
Post for no reason. Is that you, Willard? It's like, that just sounds like a Willard thing.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, it looks like it's like the whole district is like a little Russian market where they just got shit sitting everywhere. Vendors all over the place. Little babushkas trying to peddle their trinkets.
Are there males around? Maybe I'll be luckier with a male.
There are males. There are also. Hold on.
Males.
Diadushkas.
There, we're gonna go there.
That's a grandpa, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a grandpa because I think that's my best chance right now.
You're,
Single grandpa or alone.
Like not wearing a wedding ring single or like by
alone,
himself?
by
Okay.
himself.
you're investigating the prostitute's whereabouts, right? And
Yeah, I don't know if she is a like
just like this young woman.
this young woman. Yeah.
Bars, maybe? Is there a
Well, we
Slavic
think
bar?
she probably is this Red Mill Cabaret. It's not in this area, is it?
No.
Okay. So like, do I see any
Roll me your spot hidden.
grandpas? Yeah, that's a pass. That's a hard.
It's a hard pass. It's hard while you're looking for a grandpa. Yeah, you see a little
Looking for a
old,
hard grandpa.
a little old Slav man missing a couple legs, sitting on a bench. You know, all hobbled up,
What is he doing?
Missing a couple legs.
missing a couple legs. Yeah, 2 or 3 of them.
What is he?
Where'd the rest of your legs go? No,
So is he sitting like on a bench?
Yep.
I'm gonna go sit next to him.
He scoots over a little bit. Like,
Baba Yaga.
How are you doing?
what?
It's a beautiful day out.
How much do you want? I can't pay.
Oh, I'm not here to sell myself. I'm not that kind of a lady.
Oh, I'm talking to a lady. Well, what can I do to help you?
Well, I was looking for Miss Sosnovsky. Have you heard of her?
No.
Do you know where I can look? Like who I could ask? Who would know everybody?
I would try a phone book. Maybe the Google.
Intranets. Intranets.
He's old.
I got this crazy idea. The whole world's going to be connected.
So do I believe that he doesn't know?
Yeah, he seems pretty indifferent to the whole.
Have you heard about this awful Grossman thing?
No, what do you do? Are you with the media?
No, I'm investigating things.
You're an investigator?
I am smarter than I look.
Who told you that?
That's you. I was kidding.
Well, who else needs to say that? Just, I know it. No, you know.
What do you want, girl?
Is there room on the bench to sit on the other side of him?
Yes.
Box him in.
So I'm gonna go sit on the other side of
Gonna
him,
run away.
As he's just munching on a
Little nubs running away.
and I'm gonna kind of look at him a little bit, and then I'm gonna kind of look at her, and I'm gonna look back at him. Has he got like a wooden leg or something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap on that leg a little bit.
He's gonna be like, yeah, do you like what you see? You got 2 legs. I see you. You must have flaked out on the war, sir.
Yeah, fighting's not really my style.
Nah, you don't look like a fighter.
No.
So
But I think you should answer her questions.
Well, yeah, I am. They're just.
Grossman.
What about? I don't know who. I don't know any Grossman.
Do you know about any women that never returned home in this area,
It's a lot of
abducted
difference.
or
We'll do
murdered?
avenues.
Sure, women go missing all the time from this area.
Where do they go?
Well, if I could answer that, I'd collect all the rewards, miss.
This is exhausting. Do you really know nothing? You sit here all day. You must have seen something.
Well, I see everything, but I don't see anything.
What does that mean?
Means you're smarter than you look.
I only see the comings and goings. I don't see where people, who they are or what they do.
Do you know nobody in this area?
You think I'd be sitting on a bench with 2 broken off legs by myself if I knew somebody here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true, but no, I don't.
You appear to be a very acquired taste, but
Well, nobody's acquired it yet, so have a good day.
you too.
Lady, I got 2 table legs for legs. I'm not a very happy guy. Like,
He's going to look at you and just be like, you can go too.
I'm gonna go look for a phone book. Is there like phone booth where it's attached inside?
Yes, there are.
That's what I'm gonna go look for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go read a phone book.
I'm not gonna get up right away. I'm gonna say, "This is a real comfy bench."
Yeah, it's all right. He's gonna cross his legs and they're gonna like click together.
like 2 drumsticks.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pat him on the back, but like kind of grab a hold of like on the shoulder a little bit, and
Squeeze
I'm
a
gonna
little bit.
yeah, and I'm gonna be like, "You have a great day now."
He's gonna look at you and be like, you too, daddy.
Watch out for termites.
So you're gonna go read a phone book.
Read a phone
Roll me your library use, please.
Even exist?
Oh yeah.
Phone booth. They're normally attached
Would
to
it be like a whole building
chain.
in
Probably.
fucking the 1920s? Yeah.
Yep, I fail.
S. So in Slavic that would start with a G. Nope, not here.
I don't know. I couldn't find her. She's not there.
Not in the phone book.
I just want to say you guys are great investigators. You question one guy and then give up.
Well, I haven't
Guy
given
who has
up.
no
I,
legs, and then you're just like, well, we just can't find her.
I haven't.
So
I was referred to a phone book. I'm going directly to phone books.
while you're like looking through this phone book, roll me your dex.
Dex. Are they gonna attack me? It's not that kind of book, is it?
You're gonna finger him.
4.
Yeah, you feel somebody like touch your butt.
So since I rolled a 4, which is past my extreme,
That lets you feel it.
does it let me slap the hand off?
No. They don't like grab your ass. You feel like maybe somebody put something in your pants pocket because you're wearing that Hillary Clinton pantsuit.
Yeah, pantsuits. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around.
Nobody
Are they
there?
Nope. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people out there,
Well,
but
like
there's
anybody
people walking by, and
I can't see any.
Nope.
So I'm gonna
so
check
like
my pocket.
Middle of a crowd kind of shit.
yeah, there's a little piece of paper in there that says "Don't ask about Senstanovkit," whatever the
Sosnovsky.
fuck her name is.
The snows.
They can't.
Sosnovsky.
They can't fill it.
Just stop
Do you
asking
guys
about
want to
it.
know a fun fact? So the root of this word, which it doesn't translate because last names don't translate, but the root of this word.
Word facts with Anastasia.
Hey,
Fun with words.
Sosna is a pine in Russian.
So she's a
what?
Pinovka.
Sosnovsky.
She's a pine tree.
Sosna is a pine.
like a pine tree.
Pine tree.
Yeah, Sosna is a pine.
Oh,
So it's a girl that likes wood.
Fun fact.
With Anastasia.
We could do a whole YouTube theme, Fun with Words, presenting or Anastasia presents Fun with Words.
And lambs.
what?
No flags. So yeah, you get this little note that says, "Shut your mouth hole."
I'm gonna look around.
First
looking
time she
for-
come back.
I mean, more obviously. Not nobody.
No,
looks suspicious.
I mean, yeah, whoever did it was real good, real neaky.
I'm gonna go check if that man is still on the bench because I think, well, he's the only one I talked to. So
Yeah, he's there. Dorian's like halfway between him and you.
I'm gonna say, did he go anywhere? I'm 40 intelligence, so did he go anywhere? Did he go anywhere? Did you see him get out? Oh
Yeah,
wait,
look like a man.
Oh God, what was her name? Mad TV, right?
It's Mad TV,
Blimp.
yeah,
Blimp. The cleaning lady,
I
right?
got this.
Yeah, look like
Yeah,
Somebody just
he'll look
got
like a man.
stuck this in my pockets. I'm gonna show you the note.
Oh, she.
She also.
It says, stop asking about Stan Sansonovich.
So I'm gonna look around and
Yep.
see if there's
Pine tree.
anybody like paying attention to us.
Spot hidden.
So what are you and I doing in this?
96.
Yeah, nobody seems to even notice you exist.
And I don't.
He's back
I
in the
can't roll
place.
anymore
We're
spot
just kinda
hidden,
tired
right?
of
No.
knowing where he is.
I'm pouring over my bookstore.
But she's not in. I couldn't find her in the book.
Did you try the S's?
Did you think that maybe she doesn't
Wait.
have a phone?
No. That's a good idea.
Bing.
Light bulb.
So I'm gonna go try the S's. Can you stand by the booth? Make sure nobody comes up.
Roll your library
For
use
whatever reason, when you're around, people seem to just talk to us.
with advantage.
Woo! Ooh, 97. S's are what?
Which way does the S go? Like,
And 80. So very much.
That was
there.
really close.
I couldn't find her.
Yeah, you don't see your name in the S's.
So while she's doing that, I'm gonna
because the
sneak
book's
away.
upside down.
Sounds good. Yeah, you turn around and Dorian's not there.
Can I see her struggling and walk up to the booth to help her?
Just like,
She doesn't. She has no idea she's struggling.
Where'd he go?
I'm gonna go and see if I can. Do I see anybody that looks
Oh goodness.
cleaning.
prostitute-ish?
Oh yeah, there's some scantily clad
So I'm
Slav
gonna try to
girls.
find one of our group and like whatever our group is, go there because I'm a little anxious.
Roll your spot hidden.
What? I don't see my group.
You got like lost in the crowd, man.
Please tell me she's lost.
I'm fine. I passed my hard.
Yeah, you see these two. You see David practicing his Shakespeare for money on the side of the road, and
Oh, how's
Money.
that?
Writing about it.
and nobody's giving you any. But
Did you find what you were looking for?
No, I checked twice. But I got this note.
Cool.
You don't have the note anymore.
Oh, you have the note?
Yeah.
I got the note that says that stop looking for Sosnovsky, and it looked like a threat.
Okay.
I am not kidding. You don't seem to believe me.
I
I
do.
am serious.
Can I help you find whoever it is we're looking for?
Well, I don't know.
so are you going over to the prostitutes?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all like
Dorian was supposed to be
giddy
watching
as you
her.
come walking up.
I'm,
They're
I'm
like,
pretty good with a
"Ooh,
library book.
A man.
I mean,
Should I check it again?
yeah.
Okay.
So you walk up. There's three. You know, they look pretty young, not underage, but 19. We'll call them
Sure.
young Slavic girls. They're like, yeah.
So I'm not gonna immediately speak to any of them. I'm gonna kind of look at each one of them and try to determine if their appearance triggers any memory of this dream that I had.
Roll me your power.
Feel my power.
I rolled a 100.
No. In fact, you're pretty sure that those girls are from the Orient. Now that you're looking at them up close.
I kind of think like
Aspen, California. like
And then they look Slavic again. You're like, well, that was weird.
so. I think the first thing I'm going to say is, I don't think you're who I'm looking for.
Well, we can be. 5,000 marks for all three.
dude, come on. That's a steal.
That's like $2.
You'd be like, you guys
How
don't look
about-
at me, right?
How about this? Have you ever been to the Red Mill Cabaret?
Oh yeah, yeah. Absolutely. That's where most of the Slavic girls try to get jobs.
So I'm gonna kind of squint a little harder at them to Slavic. Interesting.
Are you looking for one of us?
No.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, you rolled 100.
I'm going to pull out the note, and I'm gonna cover up the part, everything except the name, Sosnowski, and I'm gonna show him just that name.
Oh yeah. What? Why are what? What is she? Who is she to you?
Well, I'm interested to know if you might know where to find her.
Oh, nobody knows where to find her anymore. She disappeared months ago.
Months ago. Where was she before that?
Oh, she worked here with us sometimes, and sometimes down at the. Let me find the name real quick. She did work a couple nights at the Red Mill, but she was usually around Andrea's plots, working with those girls.
Around where that horrible killer lived.
Yeah, it's that disgusting child molester.
Any of you know anyone else that was ever there?
Well, most of us have done our rounds there, but none of us ever dealt with him.
Sounds like you're lucky.
Very. Well, sir, if you're not paying, we've got things to do. So
I'm gonna give him 1,000 marks.
they're very happy with that. They're like, "Ooh, piece of candy." It's like $1.
If I'm ever around here again, come talk to me.
With pleasure.
I don't think I got it.
So I'm gonna leave. No.
Okay, do it over the table, not over the carpet.
He got it on himself. It's not even on the carpet.
Shall we take a break? That's a good point to take a break.
You like get
That
up
is
and let
impressive.
Noah go up. Yeah, we'll take a quick intermission.
Did you just shotgun the whole thing?
Did you shake it?
No, he just
Scheinsehaut.
You really like that word.
Scheißemite. Nope.
No, no,
Almost said a naughty Russian word.
you didn't, but I know where you were going. So
Scheiße.
that's also a naughty word, I believe.
Shit. It's more of an action than a not.
Next topic.
All right. So, anyways, yeah, what were we doing? I forgot.
I was trying to read a phone book.
Oh yeah, I went to help her read
Yeah,
the phone book,
it's-
and by
well,
help
not
her I
help,
mean
but
I'm
read
gonna do it
himself.
myself.
All right. Roll an extreme
I
library
knew it
use,
was gonna be
please.
extreme.
I'm distracting.
I rolled a hard pass.
Nice. You don't see it in the book.
Told you it wasn't in there.
Even with your pass, the name is not in the book. I feel like 3 attempts at a phone book is ample enough for you to discern that that's not in there.
She failed.
No, I failed.
She's holding the book upside down.
She didn't even open it.
I can't remember the name. Look in the briefcase.
Is there anything else in the
I
phone?
was way off.
There's a lot of stuff in the phone book, Eli.
Phone booth. Anything else? in
So
here?
so
There's a
while,
phone.
so while Eli's character is
phone boothing.
investigating the phone booth,
Phone boothing.
I'm watching around if somebody's like watching us because I'm like
You don't see anybody.
really?
Yep.
Somebody gave me a note,
Yeah, it's probably the guy with no legs.
but he was occupied. With the cleaner, and the cleaner said he didn't go anywhere.
I should have polished.
Eli, how does a fish hide?
Under
It
a rock.
uses camouflage.
Oh.
Yep.
That'd be terrible for a fish to use.
Why?
It's trying to hide with clams.
What do you call a fish without an eye?
Oh, I know this one. It's cheating if I answer.
I do know too. Can I answer it?
Sure. Nice. All right. So, are we just? I mean, is the phone booth where we're spending the day? Is that
Well,
the
the two
plan?
of us are there. You're talking to the girls.
We're gonna set up shop here. And
Well,
I went back. I went back to you guys and gave you back your note.
Okay, so we're done with the booth, I assume, unless you want to investigate the booth.
David, are you wrapping up your theater?
Yes. Kind of disgruntled.
He's got a skull. He doesn't know where he got it.
But
Oh, where the fuck?
but I'm carrying it with me. The rest
Yeah.
Of the journey.
I know where you got it.
Is it Is it
a
Max's
guess.
skull? You just walk up. Oh, you got Max.
Did you find out anything
Yeah, it's just a running joke. So
about the girl?
I did.
Oh, share. What did you find out?
She hasn't been around for months.
Missing.
She used to live in the area of Andrea Platz. And she's been to the cabaret before, the Red Mill.
Wicked.
That's not a 1920s term.
Housers.
I'm sure it's
Zinkies. No, jinkies.
That's closer.
Yeah. Zoiks. That's so boss.
Yeah.
what is going on?
That's so fetch.
That is so
Fun with
fetch.
words.
Mark was talking to some flappers and he figured some things out.
Well, what should we do now?
Do 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 do
mean,
do
We can go
do
to the
do.
cabaret tonight.
Did they have anything else? Was there another clue that we had that we could go check out?
let me see.
I don't think so. Just the meeting tonight. Unless you want to go back to the Alex.
No.
I mean, we never talked to the inspector who was who arrested Grovesman.
There you go.
Can I
Talk
go
to
and
him.
can I go and use the phone book to see if we can find this guy's
So I let his pass succeed, and she's not in there.
Okay, what was the Red
Well, no,
Mill
but I mean,
Cabaret? Was that like a
Maybe
brothel?
call the inspector.
Red Mill Cabaret.
Oh,
is where
Kleist?
most of those girls.
Right? Was that his name? Kleist?
The what?
If I can go look up the phone number to the inspector, see if we can talk to him.
Oh, Krieg. That was his name.
Inspector Krieg.
Do we know what department he
damn
works in?
I mean,
Inspector is homicide, murder, whatever.
So I guess I can go and look in the phone book to see if he's there.
So you can, I mean, the Berlin Police Department is a phone number in the, like, you can just call and ask for him if you want.
So go ahead and call him, asking for
Inspector.
Inspector Krieg, or if he's in, and if I can get passed along.
Let's see, is Krieg in this time of the day?
Krieg.
So it's like all afternoon, probably. Or what at this point?
It's midday.
Yeah, you guys are up for breakfast.
Sorry, 1 second here.
Yeah, you weren't here for that.
So yeah, Krieg is in, and you guys, you can talk to him on the phone, or you can come in to meet with him, either or.
Okay, before we talk to him, are we gonna just ask him questions, or are we gonna
And what else would you do? Tickle his feet and rub
mean,
his
I don't
belly?
know. Share any of the stuff we found out? But that seems like a bad idea.
Well, maybe we should.
Well, I mean, as far as the police are
Away.
concerned, Grossman's been arrested, found guilty, and dead. I don't know.
Oh, so what questions are we gonna ask Krieg?
Well,
You might ask questions about the case itself. You might ask if there was any information. You might want to grease some of them about information that wasn't released.
If Grossman had any partners?
Yep. Or what they found. What
What stuff wasn't printed? Oh yeah, we also never talked to the writer of the story, or we might have. I don't think we did though.
no, we didn't.
That was the other thing. All right, let's call him up.
Well, he's calling him
Oh
up.
yeah, I'm already on the phone.
Oh, Krieg.
But yeah, we can arrange a meeting.
Oh.
I don't know.
5 o'clock. You guys can come down at 5.
In.
Why don't you give us enough time? Yeah.
Okay. We can discuss what we're asking on the way.
All right, so discuss away. What do you guys want to ask him on your way there? Noah's reading, so he's going to be quiet for a little while still.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, partners. If he had anyone else working with him, if there was anything that didn't make it into the news article.
Hold on. We're going to the.
Yeah,
We're going to the police department
anything that didn't make it into the public record that he might
So-
know.
to talk to Inspector Krieg.
I do have one question. What are we gonna tell them we are?
Persons.
I don't think they would just share that information with us.
We're citizens of Berlin. We want to know why we got questions.
Insurance agents.
I would like to not go to the police station.
We could just
What
do
kind-
this over the phone.
Probably obvious reason.
Because he's carrying an illegal firearm.
Well, I don't know that.
He must.
You could always come and check up on.
He also could have done like a really
Klaus.
bad
Good
thing.
old Klaus.
Illegal.
Well, I just don't. Would they share that information just with a nobody?
Well, that's
Yep.
the thing. You guys got to come up with some kind of a way to maybe get him to talk.
I'm working on a book about Grossman and the sausage murders.
That's no. Realistically, that's probably your best lead.
Yep.
Or your best way of getting like, hey, we're writing a book. This is a kind of crime that's never
Post
happened before.
post-war Berlin.
There's people want to know.
Yep.
I mean, just
I mean, if he asks, that's what we'll say. If he doesn't ask, he doesn't effing
We'll
ask.
ask. But okay.
Probably not. He's once.
you got dice rolls.
All right. And we're not sharing our findings, are we?
Nope. We didn't find anything.
Not about the book or anything.
We didn't find anything.
Good. But that's not true. We actually did.
That was great. shake my head. Greg.
So
All right, so are you gonna keep Klaus company while we go to the police station? Mr. Cleaner.
No, I'll wait for you guys.
Okay. Let's go see Craig.
All right. Fast forward to the police station.
Yep.
Krieg is in.
Craig, how
What do you want?
please keep going like that.
I don't know.
What do you want to know?
we want to know about the Grovesman.
We have ways of making you talk. Like,
Everything you need to know about Grossman's in the
We
newspaper.
want to know what wasn't in the newspaper.
Well, then you need to go to the newspaper.
I'm sorry, I gotta pause. You just burst into the police department
Wait,
screaming
wait.
at a detective to tell him what
It's
you know.
coming.
Like, tell you what do you know?
So I'm gonna say, sir. I'm gonna like,
He'd be like, who are
know.
you? Like,
Poke out the girls a little bit.
yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Roll your seduction.
I don't have a seduction.
Well, you've got one aspect of seduction of some kind.
Some charm. Right?
Yep, I should put a skill on there called the girls.
There's like a violent flashing of the tits, and it just
Regular charm.
dumbstruck.
Instead of read lips, it's
Yeah, he's like, well, I mean, I guess for you, I could, we could.
My apologies. Pardon my friend. He's writing a book. He's very excited to reveal to find out the truth, who he was, why he did what he did. And he just forgets that.
Why
he
on
needs to
earth would
respect
anyone
authority.
want to write a book about that psycho?
He wants.
It was her idea.
Are you saying that?
Yeah.
Is this your brother? Have you checked him into Daldorf yet?
Oh, that might be our next stop.
Yeah,
But we just want to. We want, we civilians want to prevent. We want to prevent things like that from happening. We want to decode the behavior of a psychopath like that. It's
what's
like
your
a criminal.
background?
He's an investigative journalist.
What's your background?
Oh, I'm
Where'd you learn such big words, miss?
I'm smarter than I look.
We've got a catchphrase.
She's as smart as she looks.
You ooze of street smarts, miss.
Thanks.
About to make me ooze something else.
I'm a musician, so
Oh, art. I gotcha.
that's my calling.
Yeah, what do you want to know? Was he targeting you? Did he pick on one of your friends?
Well, he picked on this girl I met, Sosnowski.
You just
Heard
stop
of
there.
her?
No, I have not heard of her.
But my friend has more questions.
He wanted to talk to you. We were just wondering if there was anything that didn't make it into the public record that you guys found out about this.
This is not, this is purely for.
Have you checked the library on the case?
Why would it be at the library?
Well, we have to publish all of our case files.
Is there anything that didn't make it into the case files?
That would be illegal. Are you insinuating that the Gestapo
No,
would
he's-
never...
As I said, he's overly excited.
You've been to his apartment. You know shit doesn't add up.
Yeah.
You might be nice to the police people.
Why am I'm not being mean. I'm just asking questions.
You are. Just start me.
So
No, I would never insinuate that.
were you the brave policeman that arrested him?
Why, yes, I was.
It's like,
This is so nice to meet you. I'm Rachel.
Krieg.
It's just so nice to shake the hand that arrested that animal. Well,
Heinrich Dusseldorf.
Well, if there's nothing else, I guess...
no, there's more. You're there too, right?
Any partners?
What?
As in if Grossman any partners in
Was he working alone? He
Any other
seemed.
suspects?
No, he worked with a partner usually, and then he killed him and turned him into sausage.
No. I mean, was he the only one? So that is true.
Yes, that is 100% true.
He's saying that the partner got turned into sausage.
Yeah, I know. I heard that, but I'm.
He marinated them from the inside and then ground them up and fed them to other people.
He
Did he
There's
work?
a rumor. There's a rumor about this, the fire and the light. going
Fire?
out in his apartment or something.
What are you?
I don't know.
She's smarter than she looks.
We're here to figure out what's true.
I mean,
about
they
this.
turned the power off to his apartment after we arrested him, sure.
Well, people outside are talking about like lights flickering in his apartment. Like
Who
almost
told
every
you
night.
that?
The neighbors were saying
What neighbor?
that. I don't know, somebody outside his building. We just kind of asked some questions, but we came to the
So
point-
some random person told you the lights were flickering and you thought that needed to be brought to the police's attention?
Well, I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
No. What neighbor told you this?
I don't know. They all look the same to me. Did you see that building?
Only you Slavs look the same to me.
Did you see that building?
Yeah, I mean, there's very distinct looking people there.
Very disgusting. People should not be living in those.
Oh, it was his neighbor Max. Is that who talked to you?
Maybe. You met Max?
You know Max.
Yeah, we know Max.
Well,
He's real
was he
creepy.
involved? He looked very.
Well, is he arrested?
No,
Well, then he's not involved. Is there anything else I can help you 3.5 with?
Finally,
2.5?
It says that Grossman was murdered, hung himself. Is that the conclusion of the?
I mean, he was found dangling till dead.
Yeah, but
Tied up his bed sheets. Jumped off the window.
was anybody ever there to see him, visit
How
him?
tall of a room is this?
Tall, they're 12-foot ceilings.
Was
He tied it up to the top bracket and then jumped off of his bed.
is there a chance we could see the cell?
You'd have to go to Daldorf.
Yeah, but for the book and the investigation,
That's up to them,
for the
not
science.
That's not up to me, miss. I'm just an investigator.
Oh, that's a big title. Don't diminish your skill.
Yeah, I can't get you into the prison.
Well, could you?
Well, it's not even a prison, I guess. It's the idiot asylum.
Oh, was he on any medication? Grossman, that is. when he
Maybe.
was there. Do you
Yeah, we're gonna
do you
send
happen to know, or who would know this?
I don't know who would know that. Maybe his mother?
Well, on any medication
Yes,
while he
mother.
was in the asylum, was he treated
No.
with any? Okay,
He was treated like the animal he was.
I had one more question.
Well, let me know if it comes back to you.
I will.
That butterfly distract you?
Okay, he's not talking to her like that. There's
No.
no way.
Well, I bid you adieu. Thank you for visiting.
He didn't have his hand raised.
Wait, one more thing. I heard a rumor about this.
Oh, I love rumors. Please.
Well, this is why we came to you. You have the information. I heard a rumor about this notebook that he used to have, and nobody can find it now.
Oh, no, we have his notebook.
What's in it?
Well, a list of people that he killed, some that maybe he got away. I don't know. Looks like some sausage recipes.
Can we look at it? Please?
Persuade me.
I gotta say it.
Definitely not. I
Should
think.
get 2 rolls, one for each.
Yeah. I gotta say, I love how nonchalant this guy is about just like the most brutal serial killer in probably his entire career. I don't know. He probably had some fucking recipes in there and whatever. It's just it doesn't matter.
You want to push it?
So I rolled 85. My persuade is 61.
You can push it if you'd like.
What's the other one?
Tell me what you're doing differently than the first time you tried to
Taking
seduce him.
Clothes.
It's like, lady, this is Berlin. What should happen?
Oh, should I roll first and then?
No.
Wicked City.
I'm gonna walk up and sit on the corner of his desk, like, say, I'm whisper and say,
All right, roll it.
Roll seduction.
"Ugh."
That's what she said.
Where's persuade? Okay, so at 65, can I use 4 luck?
Persuade me.
Go sit on his desk.
Okay, excuse me, Mark.
Oh, well.
Yes, you can use your luck to
Ass
pass
stink off
this.
my desk.
Sorry.
He's gonna look at you and be like, "This is mahogany."
You're just sitting there bleaching it.
Nice mood. Anyway, if there's an
It's normally not this easy to get ladies to sit on my wood and wait.
So what's your question?
well, I was asking to see the notebook, and I was gonna add like if we could see things that are that are
He's gonna slide out the bottom drawer of his desk and put a notebook on the. It's a leather bound, shitty little notebook.
looking through it.
It looks kind of like the big one that you guys had, maybe like a rough draft of it. But it's got a lot more names, and like 5 or 6 of them have X's after them.
Is one of them?
Yep.
What are the other ones that have X's after them?
Doesn't tell me,
Okay, doesn't matter, right? Okay.
and I don't want to try to make up a bunch of Slavic names right now.
Or you just like jot them down and then cross-reference them when we get back.
And is there anything else in evidence that was found? Maybe from his apartment or anywhere else that we could see? Where did you find this book, by the way?
Oh, on his person when I arrested him, when I manhandled him and took him to the ground, and
Wow, so brave, so brave.
he's like, yeah, it was.
Just like, what an awkward fucking seduction. I'm sorry. It was like, this would just be awful to watch.
Even I can tell it's pretty bad, actually.
Did you arrest him in his apartment?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Did you find anything else on him or that you confiscated?
Nope.
We could take a look.
This is it. Just this journal. I'm pretty sure the X's are marking the ones that got away. He didn't always kill him the first time he took him home. He usually stalked him for a while after, their first interaction.
Have you ever met anybody who escaped?
No.
Have you looked for them?
No.
So is the case closed?
Well, yeah, he's dead. I mean, we don't care anymore.
And would there be a reason to believe somebody just killed him because he was such an animal and a murderer?
We don't care.
Okay.
Did any of your interrogations of him?
Oh, he
It
speaks.
says that.
Did any of his interrogations give away any of his motive for any of his terrible things?
Yeah, he was a pervert.
He didn't talk about anything else.
We've
Nope.
heard from the neighbors that he was talking about transcending. Do you know what that might mean?
What neighbor told you that?
The same crazy one, Max.
Max used the word transcend.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Max doesn't even know what that word is.
Somebody said it.
Well, it's in the book.
Is it in the book? So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
in
look
his
through the
recipes.
pages. Does it say?
What's that mean?
Did you ever figure out what that meant?
We don't give a shit what it means. We're here to investigate murders. We caught him, and then we execute. Well, he executed himself.
Excuse me?
So you
We Clintoned him.
could you refer us to anybody that? Could you refer us to anybody in the asylum that would be able to, it would
Just ask the receptionist.
Could we have a note from you or something?
That's not going to help there.
Wait,
Why?
so was he?
They're all crazy. Even the employees.
They know you though,
Yeah.
don't they?
No.
Okay.
Sounds like they kept him in the asylum because he was criminally insane.
Well, I bid you adieu.
Thank you so much for your service.
Do they just stare at each other blankly until one leaves?
Yep.
Okay.
He's going to be like, Janet, close my door. No meetings for 15 minutes.
He's in there polishing his desk.
Well,
Bring me a new roll of
Janet
toilet
replies,
paper.
We both know you don't need 15 minutes.
All right, so you guys are exiting the Popo.
Yep.
You know, for an investigative journalist, you didn't do a lot of investigating.
You shit.
you were sitting
He yelled at me.
letting,
He yelled at me.
you yelled at him first.
So wait, is that how your newspaper articles go? Well,
Oh,
we're
Kodiak,
taking
you've
the-
missed a lot. They're investigating a serial murderer in Berlin right now.
Usually
Sorry, we can't bring you any more news.
Usually I'm more well prepared.
When they get back outside, I'm
Sure,
gonna be
buddy,
like,
sure.
"So how'd that go?"
My mom said,
Usually I'm more than. Can we ask if he has partners or if he knows anything?
Wrap it up, Eli.
Did you do the crime?
All right, tell him how it went. Let's go.
Well,
It went poorly. He yelled at
tell
me.
me about it. You yelled at him first. This is not how you ask
Eli, make a
questions.
baby yaya roll.
What is that against?
Sanity.
42. Pass.
Lose that much sanity.
So apparently it took some persuading, if you know what I mean.
Not by me.
They've also been summoned by a
Everyone knows
prince
what you mean.
for a meeting tonight.
Good. Now we're on the same page.
I tried to feel
Anyway,
him up, but I squeezed his balls too hard. Did he wouldn't say
Yelped.
they had a book in evidence
out his head.
that looks kind of like our book, but it's not. It doesn't look like that.
It's a smaller version.
And it has the list of names. It looks like there's even more names, and they said they got it on his person when they arrested him. So I don't know what happened.
Maybe this book is obviously that we have is
The real deal.
supernatural. Well, it drank blood. Like it's supernatural somehow.
Yeah, books that drink blood are better than books that
We
don't.
didn't find any blood on the pages
Mm.
when we opened it.
And in any case, I feel like maybe this is like a
1922 Berlin post-war.
copy of
It's Kodiak.
original. Somebody
Hi,
was trying
Kodiak.
to maybe-
Well,
We didn't-
pre
we didn't-
the
other
war
than
that
We
mattered.
didn't
World War II was
get
just
any
a
more
political stunt.
information about it.
By the right.
No, not about the
Or by
book.
the Reich, I
He
mean,
said
sorry.
It's a hoax.
It has more names in it. That's it.
He said there's 4 people, well 3 more outside of Sosnowski that they think escaped because they had those asterisks next to them.
He also said that after meeting him, more than a few of them were allowed to leave the apartment instead of just staying there and not being able to.
I don't think he said leave. I think he said he kept them there.
Well, no, he said he didn't kill them the first time they were there. They usually
He
Oh.
said that, but Max said they never left.
Well, but he said that
Max is also a pervert,
he didn't
so
kill them right away.
Oh, he
there's-
probably-
there's
Perverts
4
lie.
names there. One of them was Sosnowski that have the mark next to them.
Okay.
And we could probably go to the asylum where he was, but I really tried to go get a recommendation from this investigator, but he didn't seem to think that. But we could probably try and look at his cell and see. They don't know if it was a murder or a suicide, and they don't care because, well, you know.
He's not their problem anymore.
And he was an animal.
Maybe we should go to the Red Mill Cabaret tonight, like we planned.
Party?
We do only have
Party?
not a whole lot of time. But
yeah, you have limited time.
Is that where we're meeting Prince Gabriel?
No.
You're meeting him in his abode.
8 o'clock.
All right.
Eden Hotel.
Room
How far away
415.
is the hotel from the cabaret?
It's a 20-minute taxi.
So I think we should go to meet him at 8 and then go to the cabaret.
Daldorf is by the Slav district and the northern edge of town.
How far is it from where we're now?
10 minutes?
Oh, let's go there. Let's go check out the. What time is it?
6?
Do you think we reasonably can think that we can make it there and back to the. and
You
the
can go
prince's
to the
place?
cabaret or the asylum.
I would go to the cabaret after the meeting.
Okay.
Trust me, I know those places.
Somebody make me a
Way lovelier
no roll.
after
Dibs.
9 o'clock.
Extreme.
The asylum closes at 6.
It closed at 6, guys.
Oh, missed it. Oh, we can go get ready for the.
But we could just break in.
I mean, we did it to that museum earlier.
But there's probably actually people here.
Tons of perverts in 1920s Berlin, yes. Including investigative journalists.
We can go there tomorrow.
So you guys going to go pick up your dear friend Klaus
I
after his
suppose. We
book
don't know what
studying
we
and then
found.
just get prepped for the
Yeah.
meeting with Prince Nugget Hugger or whatever his name was?
Hugger.
I can't-
Konstantinovich.
That's what I said.
Gabriel. I need to powder my nose. Let's go.
So while we're standing there, I'm gonna yell at Jenkins.
What?
What the fuck is your problem?
What did I do?
Aren't you an investigative journalist?
Yep.
But you,
No, I wrote about the war, in the war, at the war.
but you said you stopped asking questions after he yelled at you.
I was there. I was at that place.
He wanted to talk to the hot one.
Oh, is that a compliment?
You're powdering your nose. Shut it.
Thank you.
You wanted to talk to the hot one. The hot one talked to her. We got answers. There we go.
Am I dead?
So roll me a d20, Noah.
Oh God.
Use this one.
Find him exploded in the room.
Guts.
4.
Lose 4 sanity.
Okay.
I only did 20. That's not
You were scathed a little bit by the book.
Just roll this one to see how bad.
He kind of looks like a mad professor when you guys see
Like,
him.
like white, just like haggard circles under my eyes.
We'll go through the information that you learned off stream
That sounds
in private.
But I just for now, all I just tell them is like, "What did you people get me into?"
Oh, you read it.
You really love sausages now.
You want me to be that like a thing?
No.
Okay, no, I can make it a thing.
He's excited too. He's really into
I got a
sausages.
hankering for bloodwurst. But no, yeah, you see, my bookstore is in a state of shambles. My clothes are. I was up all night. Dark rings under the eyes, just like you people don't know what you found.
Are you okay?
He looks great.
You see like an entire bottle of fucking Jägermeister just empty.
Well, you
Like,
need. I'm gonna like slap him on the cheek. You need to sober up.
slap
You
me?
know, like,
You see the
7-ish.
state of my store, and you come and slap me in the
Between
face?
6 and 7 they start.
not like that. No, not like that. Like on the cheek.
Why?
Like
Slap and roll you.
All right.
sober up.
All right, we're getting wildly sidetracked here. So, would we like to go to the
No, yeah.
Sober up. We're going to the.
There's clearly more to this book than you people know about, but I can't let this go. It's like we need to find out more now.
So, roll me a power roll to see how quickly you recover from this after you stop
Wrong
reading
dice.
and
okay, which one am I rolling?
Percentile.
Oh, percent. That's right.
Yeah, sorry, the 2d10s.
Oh, 2. Yeah, okay. Jesus Christ, 97.
Those are
Well,
D&D
it's going
dice.
to take you a little bit to shake it off.
So it's gonna stick with me.
Yeah.
What I read in that book.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. No, that works.
So, I mean, you're like a touch paranoid.
If you get a whiff of sausage and I break into a sweat.
Actually, just think you're smelling sausage now.
So, it is approaching 8 o'clock. The Eden Hotel awaits. Are we all taking a taxi there, or would you like to jog?
Take a
Taxi.
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 We just grumbling 6 people jogging.
I want to look very nice because I heard the word prince, and I'm 24.
Oh, there you go.
24 is a bit old for a prince.
So, anybody who is a part of the Communist Party or a writer can make a no roll.
Why are we trusting you with that? 92.
That's a regular pass.
Jesus Christ, it is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm not a writer,
You're
but
barely surviving as a writer.
Barely.
So as you approach the Eden Hotel, you recognize this as the site where the KPD leaders Karl Liebenknecht and Rosa Luxemburg were held by the Free Corps members prior to their executions in 1919. It is nearly summer solstice, and it is still light out when you arrive. Crossing the elegant high-ceiling lobby, the sounds of laughter and conversation already drift out of the hotel cafe and its American bar und grill. Russian is spoken here.
Serious?
That's what it says.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Bar und grill. Russian is spoken here nearly as much as German. Room 415 is on the hotel's 4th floor, which is the top. Would you like to proceed there and knock?
Yes.
Who's knocking?
Me. I'm very excited.
Well, before we get up there, I want to take a look around to see if I see anyone that I recognize from a dream.
Roll me a spot hidden.
My God. No.
9.
Oh, since he's gone,
We'd
through
love to
some
have you,
weird
Kodiak.
stuff, do I start having some kind of weird connection with him or anything?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I mean, you might find him a little hot, but that's about it.
Something about you, bro.
Smells like
It's the
sausage.
gloves. It's the gloves.
So a knock on the door summons a shallow-faced man
I don't have the gloves on anymore.
in the livery of a chauffeur.
Smell them.
He opens the door. The room is a large suite. It has views looking out over the Berlin Zoo, green and golden in the late evening sun. The chauffeur, a dour fellow by the name of Fedor. He says Fedor, Fedor.
Further.
Further.
It's the first syllable.
Further.
Yeah, further.
Further. He's going to offer each of you a cigar out of this fancy gold-plated tin.
Further Emelianenko.
He's going to take it away from you and offer you a cigarette out of a small, more dainty one. Cigars all around.
Yep. Sure.
There are 3 of them. I don't need them.
Just sitting there.
You should take one, stuff it in your pocket.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. So he also asks you a question in Russian. Do any of you speak Russian?
English and French. Nope. I should have spoken in French to those girls.
He just kind of shrugs at you, and as soon as he does that, you see a man enter the room, and he is in full dress uniform of a Tsarist Russian cavalry officer. He is just buttoning up his top button.
Could somebody do like a psychology roll to kind of like guess the intent? Because I mean, you can guess a lot from people's cadence. You can be like the way he said it, you'd be like he's probably getting his boss, or like he's telling us to fuck off. I mean, that's probably not relevant.
Yeah, somebody can roll psychology if they want.
Extreme.
7.
He was offering you something. Well, how do you say this guy's name? Fedor?
Further.
Furter. Salutes him. And then this gentleman just kind of waves it off like, no, don't need.
I see.
Good evening. I am Prince Gabriel Konstantinovich at your service. Thank you very much for answering my summons. Speaking in English, I guess you all speak English, right?
Yep. Yeah, it seems so.
Yep. He's gonna. Would you guys like some alcoholic beverages before we begin?
In.
Further, please bring scotch. Are we scotch? And we'll go vodka for the woman.
What would you recommend?
That.
In.
Take that.
Vodka sounds like
And an extra bottle.
So Furter's going to come out with a nice bottle of scotch and a bunch of crystal glasses, and and he's going to set it down on the little table in front of everybody. Do you have any questions for me before I begin?
What are we doing here?
We all stare at him in silence.
What are we doing
Well,
here?
he summoned us here, so we don't know.
Why did you bring us here?
Well, your reputation preceded you. You seem to be,
Him or
well, all of you, but,
Your repetitions, yeah.
Frederick over here.
Further?
No, Frederick. is a man of many talents, some of which I require. And you seem to be quite the investigative team.
He speaks highly.
Some of you easily intimidated. But but I think you have what I require. You have what it takes.
What do you require?
Well, as you know, these are such tumultuous times. But what are we to expect when monarchies sanctioned by God are torn down by the unwashed hordes? What is it the poet Yeats said? Ah, yes, things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood dimmed tide is loosed. Indeed.
So this is just so being a book guy, you know?
Yeah.
Like just ears perk up. Can I finish whatever fucking quote he's doing? Maybe as a show of get his attention kind of thing, or I mean, just, that doesn't have to pertain to the story. Just a thing to maybe gain some trust with him.
Yeah, there is a.
There's a chance my guy might know the rest exactly what he's talking about. You know.
Roll me arts and crafts, literature, poetry, or whatever a book skill you have would be.
Keep Eli in check. Jesus. Thank you, Daddy Thickum.
Call it Cthulhu, my boy.
Oh, sorry, just trying to see which one's the highest. Arts crafts. Arts craft is a 5.
It's something related to your booking.
I've got. Jesus, he's terrible for a shopkeeper.
How about intelligence? Roll your intelligence.
Roll my intelligence?
Yeah.
That's a much better roll if you want. Okay. Oh, 40. So that is a pass.
So yeah, he finishes that and kind of starts talking, and then you chime in. And everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity.
Sounds like a thing in the book. That's awesome.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
He's going to take a nice long drag off of his cigar and kind of stare mysteriously out into the
I was going to say,
window.
I mumble that.
Yeah.
I have no clues from the book. I'm going to say, are you a poet?
I'm a prince. I'm educated in everything. So I have summoned you here tonight because you possess special skills. Skills that may aid me and the parties I represent in a most macabre investigation. You are all no doubt aware of the great tragedy that befell Tsar Nicholas and his family. May the saints bless them and keep them. Nearly 4 years ago in the city of... what's the city, wife? Ekaterinburg? Ekaterinburg? God, why do they have to just name shit like Austin?
Because that's better.
In Yekaterinburg, the Bolshevist slime gunned down the royal family. I have personally visited the site, in disguise, of course, and confirmed that the royal family was there. I have seen the bullet holes. I took photographs. Here you see a photograph of a marking upon the wall. And here I found the Tsarina's journal wedged into a crack in the wall. You see the mark upon the wall, and the symbol of the journal is the symbol on the journal is the same. The swastika. Here, her good luck symbol. I dropped my paper, so hang on.
Like the German swastika, or the actual correct one.
Well, only one we've seen so far is the reversed.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell this is.
It's the marking on the wall of a swastika and the book cover with a swastika on it.
And he found it
Oh,
where?
it's up there. It's it's kind of faded, but it's up there in the corner there.
Kyle?
And then
He found it where, he said?
where's the marking of the swastika?
Where they were gunned down.
And okay.
So in Russia.
So the prince then glances over at a newspaper sitting on his desk.
Well, it's the one. It's
It's got the face of Karl Grossman on the front of it.
What is he showing us?
He looks over at this newspaper sitting in front of everybody, and it's got Karl Grossman's face. It's a Russian newspaper. So he's going to say the papers report that this Grossman recorded the names of women, possibly his victims, in his journal. One such woman was Sosnovsky. This name likely means nothing to you, but it means a great deal to me and other interested parties. We believe it may refer to a Polish peasant girl calling herself Franciszka Shamsowska or similar. The date in Grossman's journal is from over 2 years ago. Too much time may have passed to gain a real answer, yet I must try. I ask you, with the murderer now dead in his cell, and the answer to our questions seemingly out of reach, will you help me, to the best of your abilities, learn whether Karl Grossman did indeed murder Franciszka Shamsowska in February 1920? I can pay you 15 U.S. American dollars a day or 3 sterling silver.
Each.
U.S. dollars don't really have much purpose over here.
We'll do
We're
it.
gonna become rich.
Finally.
Finally.
I think we'll do it. There's clearly much more going on here.
What is this? What is this picture right here? What is
That's the
that?
crack on the wall where he found it's got the swastika carved into it.
Should be top right.
Oh, I see it now. And then book is the journal.
Personal journal of Sensanovich.
Oh, her
Awesome.
personal journal. Okay.
Yep.
Except none of us speak Russian,
Sasanovsky, that's her name.
so okay, that would be interesting.
We'd have to take it to somebody to
Yeah.
have it translated.
So you want to know what if she survived an encounter from 2
We
years
we
ago?
want to know if he killed this girl.
Who is she to you?
She's a person of great importance to me and other parties that are involved in this.
Can we push that?
He won't give you any more information with pretty much any role.
Okay. Pretty much.
There's one role that would do it.
Don't look at me. I cannot save the day all the time.
I mean, I could just decide to choose that my character's gay right now.
That's not the right role. Sadly, I don't have a photograph of her. However, I can describe her for you. So back then, she would have been about 19 years of age, petite with strawberry blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, and very attractive features.
Is that the same woman that I saw in my dream? What he's describing.
Roll your power for me.
My power.
Holy hell!
Finally.
I passed an extreme.
The piercing blue eyes definitely stand out to you because they were very enamoring. If she is who we think she may be, then anyone who knew her will remember her. Without a doubt.
How old is the prince? Or roughly?
25?
Okay.
So she was 19, and now she's 2 years ago. Now she's 21.
Well, if she's alive, she's 21, yep.
And she changed her name to Sosnovsky.
Yes, we believe she did.
So how long has your sister been missing?
Not my sister. My sister's stuck in the washing machine. I've got to go tend to that in a little bit. It's an internet joke, sweetie.
This is a Polish peasant girl that you're looking for?
Yes.
What's your interest in a Polish peasant girl?
My interest is you finding her.
How long had she lived here in Berlin before she was taken?
I'm going to refrain from giving you too much information because I don't want your knowledge to taint what you find.
What'd she smell like?
Apples.
4%.
Where was she seen
Smell like
last?
sausage?
The only information we have is this name in the book.
Do you think she'd make a good sausage?
I hope to God not.
Can
This-
you can you get us into the can you get us into the asylum? We need to check out the cell for this investigation then.
Daldorf. Why?
Because Grossman is directly connected to this girl.
What does Grossman have to do with Daldorf?
He was
kept
there.
Who told you that?
We believe that Grossman
police
might have
officer?
something.
He wasn't kept in Daldorf.
What?
No.
Where was he kept?
He died in jail. He wasn't even never even left the center part of the city.
They said he was kept in Daldorf, and that's where he hung
Sounds like
himself.
you talked to a cop that was annoyed with you and just wanted to see how much you actually knew the case.
Is the part of him hanging him? So do I believe him?
Yeah, I mean, he has no reason to lie to you. I mean, he definitely was hanging this morning from somewhere. It was reported in the newspaper.
Definitely dead.
Yeah, he's shao dead.
Not this morning. A few days ago. Weeks ago.
Did this woman that you're looking for ever mention any peculiar books other than the one that she carried?
I haven't spoken to her, so I don't.
So all you're giving
I can't tell you anything.
all you're giving us to help is her name, description, and that she was in this town.
In
Yep.
her journal.
I'd start at the cabaret, Red Mill.
Did she go there a lot?
There's rumors that she worked there.
Your character would be like, well, that's all I need.
You didn't even yell at me.
Yet.
I think he's telling the truth.
Where can we find you? And if we do happen to encounter her, what should we do? What should we tell her?
To die. I don't.
Eli is always the one that needs to be kept in check.
Kyle,
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yes.
where can we find you and what should we tell her?
Room 415 right here. If you find her, however you can, whether you hog tie her or hold a gun to her head, he's going to like side eye you. Get her back to me.
What do you mean? Why does she not want
She
to
is
be back?
in extreme danger if you find her.
Does she
From
know?
Other interested parties.
What are the interested parties? Who should we stay away from?
The Bolsheviks.
Wait. Oh. Things are clicking in my head.
The neurons are kind of half firing across each other.
And I probably have no idea what these are.
Is there anything else we should know? Does she want to be back? Like, does she does know you, right? She wants to be
I don't
back.
know if she'll remember me or not, but we need to get her safe.
What do you mean she won't remember you? When was the last time you saw her?
In person, never.
How'd you find out about her?
Pictures on the internet.
Internet.
A meme.
Well, I was one of the ruling parties in Russia at the time of the, and she might be of importance. So please, with haste, start this investigation.
And you said you found this crack on the wall, and was there something in?
Her journal was inside.
And you were a Russian cavalry officer?
Yes.
Okay. And how'd you end up here?
Well, I fled like everybody else.
Okay. Who else survived?
I mean, have you been to the Slav district?
Have I?
Yes.
Yes.
Just something
Okay.
we never tried. Have we just straight up refused him unless he'll tell us more?
That's what I want to do.
Why don't you yell at him?
Clearly-
It might work this time.
Listen, your highness. No, but it's like it does seem awful strange that someone of your rank would be personally searching for a poor refugee
Peasant girl.
peasant. Well, yeah,
peasant girl.
Polish peasant refugee girl. Like we're going to need more. If we're
Well, what I have offered you is more than fair for this this job. If you are not comfortable taking it, I will find the next group.
Can I just lunge at him. Just give me your blood.
So I'm going to grab my journal, And the picture, I'm going to say,
Well, he's not giving you the journal. He's giving you the picture
oh,
of the
he's
journal.
not giving us the journal?
No.
Where's the book?
Does he have
Can
the
we
journal?
look at the journal at least?
No.
So you guys just said journal a whole lot of times. like he's just like, I don't know.
Whose journal is it?
Journal. What journal?
She has it, like, there's a journal right here.
Do you have the journal?
Yes, it's an iPhone.
It's not
Let's
here with
not
me,
talk
no.
about
This is
journal.
Princess Anastasia's journal, not...
Princess Anastasia. What does she have to do with this?
She was executed with the royal family.
Why are you showing us this? You showed us the picture of the journal and the crack in the wall.
Correct. This is my proof that I was there.
Oh.
I'm really starting to have second thoughts about hiring you.
Like, I'm pretty sure someone lied to me about your guys' reputation.
We're thorough. Until people start yelling.
So I'm gonna stand up. I'm assuming we're sitting at a table or something.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna extend my hand out to him. I'll shake his hand.
He's got a very, very firm grip.
Yeah.
He's seen some hand play in his life.
All right.
Well,
We'll take your offer and we'll go find whatever we can about this girl.
let's go to the cabaret. I'm dressed nicely tonight.
All right, we're going to the strip club,
Yes.
prostitute den, opium parlor.
All of those. All
This is
of
going
the
to be a
above.
good time. Someone's not going to be able to afford to get in, though.
We'll pay for him. He's like,
We'll give you a couple marks.
1,000 marks.
So the Red Mill Cabaret is not that far from here. So if you're just taking a taxi, we can go there.
Yep, we're taking taxi.
Access to it is a side door in a rubbish-strewn alley that smells of vomit and urine. So Germany.
Germany as a whole.
Sorry, that's not fair to Germany. I'm sorry. A short flight of stairs that lead to a low-ceilinged, plaster-walled basement. The place is cramped. It's packed with screeching whores, drunken proles, criminals, and deadbeats. The air is positively thick with cigarette smoke. It's thick enough that it's reducing your clear visibility to about 6 feet in front of you.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of Jesus.
There's a small stage area nominally reserved for entertainment, but performers often do their thing among the crowd.
Feels like home.
As you enter, you are led to a table by a broad-shouldered maitre d'. I said that right.
I'm in there, or am I outside?
No, you're in. You're in. There's no cover. Enric,
Selling the cigar that I got earlier.
you see a sweaty, bespectacled man up on stage, seated in a rickety chair. It's a rather beaten-up ventriloquist dummy on his lap. His voice is drowned out by shouts from the drunken crowd. Get off the stage, fart gas. You're garbage, you lousy bull. And so forth. The ventriloquist quickly exits the stage amid jeers as the club's armchair orchestra strikes up a jaunty tune.
Is he just doing a series of I'm not the dummy jokes? Like,
Yeah.
so,
So
do you want to see me drink water?
there's our scenario. Your waiter, Enric, is there. Kind of, see? Yes.
You better give him a mark.
Drinks.
What do you recommend?
Alcohol.
What kind?
Opium.
Anything else?
Absinthe.
I'll bring you something.
I just like look up at him with haunting eyes, and he just knows what to bring me. Like it's like you need the strong stuff. Like
We'll get you the clear stuff. Beers? Beers, I think.
right.
He's just gonna go and get you guys a bunch of big old tankards of ale and slap them on the table. It's like it's a room temperature dark beer of some German descent. Is there anything else?
Smokes.
That's really loud in the microphone.
I'm sure.
Sorry, Eli's being naughty again. Yeah, see, Eli, stop messing with your mic. Kodiak said it. It's on Facebook, not on Twitch. Which?
I mean, I'm gonna get up and start walking around the room,
I don't know. I thought it was Willie.
and I'm gonna be looking for this.
Schmoozing around
I'm gonna be on the lookout for this.
for the broad. All right, roll me your spot hidden.
Every single spot hidden roll is in the 80s and 90s. It's just ridiculous.
That's weird. You don't even see anyone that looks like a
You
woman.
gotta look with your eyes open.
I suppose I would wander around.
Can I
too.
can I look around and see if there's a that guy that we first met, Abraham, with the big Jewish hat, Jewish guy with the big hat?
The big.
He's definitely not here.
Wait, I'm sorry. Which one is it? Is it a big guy with a Jewish hat or a big Jewish guy with a hat?
Big hat.
So, I want to look around and see if I see any girls.
There's, there's everything here. So looking around's not really going to serve you guys any purpose.
So,
Like
girls speaking language that sounds like
you
that.
hear every language under the sun, and some that probably aren't even languages. More like moaning and gasping.
Yeah.
We could just pay people till we find Sosnovsky. Ask questions. I mean,
Are there any entertainers in the
Yep.
who is like by the stage on the stage?
Put your hand up. There's an orchestra on the stage right now.
What do you mean? Put your hand up.
A hooker will come to you if you put your hand up. I need sex.
I think it's
like-
entertaining.
It's like sea bass, you know.
Yeah.
I just like throw my
Are you
glass.
serious?
Yes. Smash your mug. More.
I throw my glass at the oboe player. Fucking bomb.
He's gone.
Are there any? So there is a front entrance. There's one entrance and exit.
Yep.
Okay. Were there any girls like
Yep.
standing outside smoking or something?
There's girls pissing in the alley.
Hot.
I would like to go out and outside by the
By the pissing.
pissing areas,
Okay, yeah.
and I want to find a group that is not peeing but probably smoking. I would. Assume.
There's a group of girls that are
I
smoking.
would like to walk up to them.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Good evening, ladies.
They're just gonna look at you and be like, Ruski?
Like really bad smoker voice.
Ruski.
English or
Hey, baby.
Deutsch?
Spreckens?
Fucking
See.
see dick.
Okay, yeah, they'll speak to you in German.
Okay. How
What-
are you doing tonight?
What? What do you want?
Well, my name is Rachel, and I'm actually.
1,000 marks.
My name's Lavender.
That's not what I need. I need something
talk in that
else.
voice the rest of the day, please. 1,000 marks.
1,000 marks.
Keep talking.
I
that
was
way.
wondering if you girls have ever had the pleasure of meeting Sosnovsky.
We meet a lot of people. I don't.
You must have known her. She is in danger, and we're trying to help.
When was she here?
2 years ago.
No, we've only been here for a couple months.
Are there any ladies here that?
You might want to talk to some of the regulars at the bar, maybe. Girls don't stay here long.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something.
Okay. I'm gonna
Go back
You're
in.
gonna raise
thank
your
you
hand?
and go to the bar.
All right. Noah,
He's raising his hand.
one of the girls comes over.
I mean, I know what's up.
She's got a checklist for you. What age would you like?
I can't legally answer that.
What sex would you like?
Yes, please.
Human?
Regular.
Wait, what?
Would you like a human, animal?
What do you got?
Well, we got cats, dogs, goats, snakes.
Something more exotic?
Nothing real crazy. Llamas.
Fine, I'll just go with a person then.
More exotic than a snake.
Please tell me you're making that up. Are you making that up?
Yes.
Okay.
Tapirs.
We got a honeybee.
Yeah. I'm gonna wreck that bee. Give me that honeycomb. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. No, but I actually am going to try to like solicit a prostitute and like maybe try to get information that way. By, like,
Please
writing.
troll me. Yes. Yep. Sorry. I'm talking to Death Sword 2020. Or is it Death Sword?
Oh, sword.
Could be Death's word.
Death Sword.
DEA sword. I don't know. We could just do this.
Anyways, yeah.
This one's a prostitute. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna go bang said prostitute.
Yep.
And then I'm going to basically try to get her to talk while we're doing the stuff because I'm actually.
So just to fast forward through all the dirty gritty stuff, she hasn't been here long enough to.
I don't know what you're gonna have to explain to me what happens.
She hog ties you and robs you.
What? Joke's on her. I got no money.
I can't even pay. Shit, I should have told you that after.
Should have taken a deposit.
None of the sex workers have any valuable information for you. They all point you towards finding some regulars.
So I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna just keep going through.
Go
the list
through
of
all of them.
girls and just.
How much money do you have?
Things enough. The things.
He's gonna go.
You're getting
broke.
$15 a day, remember?
paid sterling silver. They don't know how much that's worth.
Here's you.
I'm like, this
getting
is enough
paid
for
up
all of you.
front.
I see you, Daddy Thickum. I see you. Who'd you ban from getting into the strip club?
Someone asked if it was Eli.
That's one of the things that they can do with their Twitch channel points is ban Eli from doing things. So
That's awesome.
I like that. Call that the Carter.
Yep.
Carter effect.
Yep.
So, bar.
Bar.
Yep. Bartending. Tender.
Also not going to be any help.
Okay.
She looks like she's 18.
Well, she does. Is there anybody else
We
around?
speak to your manager.
I am the manager.
Is there anybody else behind? Is there anybody?
No,
who
there's a
looks like-
couple dainty little girls back there. Some of them don't even look like they're 18.
Are there people sitting at the bar that
Yep.
look like they're very comfortable?
Yeah, there's some regulars at the bar.
How can you tell a regular? Like they just.
They're probably.
They just look
20.
like they belong there.
So I want to sit next to one of them. Get a drink.
Okay.
You can buy them a drink. I can't afford it.
So who is sitting? Like, is it a male or a female next to me, or
You're just walking around with, like,
a group
outturned
of
pockets.
people, or what's going on?
They're just bullshitting with the girls behind the counter.
Start
So it's
Being,
guys.
yeah, being weirdly sexual to them and stuff.
Okay, so what are they drinking?
Beer with an I.
Beer. So can I get one beer for me and one beer for just extra?
You can get 10 beers if you want
And I'm
them.
going to give one to the guy next to me.
This is a bar, honey. You can get as much
Yeah,
beer as you
yeah,
want.
he's going to just grab it and look at you and go, I'm not paying.
Oh, I'm not here for that. Just conversation.
I don't have that either.
Uh-oh.
Have you heard of a Sosnovsky girl?
Is he grabbed her?
No, he grabbed a beer.
No, he grabbed the
I
drink.
thought
Yeah.
he grabbed her. He's like, I was like,
I'm not paying for it.
I'm not paying for it.
No, I don't know anybody by that name. Why?
I'm looking for her.
That sucks.
Are you sure you haven't? You
Damn,
look like
bro,
you've
that
been here a
sucks.
while. Like you've been coming.
Yeah,
here
I
for a
come here
while.
every night.
For how long? Years?
Years.
She was a Slavic girl.
That's real descriptive.
Used to be, blonde hair, blue eyes, very pretty.
Strawberry.
I come here every night.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever met her?
I don't know. Roll some kind of sexual skill, seductive skill.
My character is such a slut. Not actually, but like mentally. 99.
A mental slut.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, no.
I'm a theoretical slut.
Moving on to the next guy buying him a beer.
You're sliding this guy out of the way.
Or squeezing my way in between. Maybe I don't have to sit. I
Maybe
can stand
that's-
next to them.
Yeah, the next guy's name is Rico Suave. And he's gonna be like, yeah, you can buy me a beer. What you want?
I'll buy you another one if you tell me about Sosnovsky.
What about her? I'll tell you anything you want to know.
You met her.
Absolutely.
What does she
Beautiful, dark-haired, blonde-headed boob.
Brownish blue.
look- So
So many boobs.
next, we're gonna do it again. With a different guy. I'm not even gonna listen to this one.
Next guy, yeah.
I think it's time for, him to start making moves.
So, next one, same.
But you're gonna answer the questions.
Next guy's like, yeah, well, what about her?
Forget about it.
You sound.
There's an Italian in town.
Yeah.
Have you met her?
No, I don't know. No.
Who comes here the most? Do you know anybody here?
Oh, yeah, old Greg over there.
Greg?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Here's
Oh,
another
that's
beer.
funny, old Greg.
So I'm gonna go to
I'm
old
old
Greg.
Greg.
I'm gonna go to old Greg.
Yeah, old Greg's just sitting in the corner by himself being creepy.
I'm gonna buy him a beer. Big beer.
You bringing it over there?
Yep.
Keep me in check.
All right.
Set it next to him.
Yeah,
sit
he's going to be like, yeah, I heard you're
means.
asking about Stan Snovskitch or whatever
Snovsky.
fucking name is. Yeah, what about her? She doesn't show up here anymore.
You know her, I assume.
Well, I mean, I know who she is. Yeah, she tried to kill herself by throwing her, jumping off the land weir, and they took her to the loony bin, and that was the last I heard of her.
When did that happen?
Well, I don't know, maybe 8 months or so, a year ago, something like that.
About a year ago? She tried killing herself by doing what?
Jumping into the river off the land weir. It's a word I don't know.
What's where?
What's where?
Did you did
No,
she
I
seem
didn't push
trouble
her.
To you?
All these girls are troubled.
Yeah, that's fair. What loony was she taken to?
Well, the only one here, Dusselhoff or whatever it's called,
Okay.
owned by the Hasselhoff family.
What are you making stuff?
Dusseldorf, I think it's called. Oops, I ripped my book.
It's owned by Mitch Buchanan.
Yeah, it's the Dusseldorf.
So she was rescued, or she never jumped?
Oh, no, she jumped. They took her after she jumped.
Do you know if she has family who committed her?
Well, the police, after having to rescue her from her suicide attempt. That's illegal, you know.
Oh yeah, I know.
Only mentally sick people would try that.
So that was about a year ago?
Well, about that, yeah. Can you leave me alone now?
I'll buy you another beer.
Can I lunge
Talk
at
to me
him?
longer.
How about you buy me another beer anyways, and then you leave me alone?
No, I'll buy you another beer and you'll talk to me a little bit longer.
I thought the guys pay the girls.
Yeah, what's with all the girls buying dudes drinks here?
What kind of place is
Gotta move
this?
to Germany, Jesus.
You're done
Do
here.
you know what happened?
You're done here, miss. Bye.
No beer then. No second beer then. I'm not buying the second beer. I'm gonna go tell this to my group.
Going to Dusseldorf?
Well, not at this hour, but
Yep, they close at 6.
All right. So I believe we have gathered enough information for the group to continue forward, but we have been doing this for 3.5 hours, so I think it's time. This is a good spot to put a pin in it. Until next Sunday.
Don't yell at me.
We will be back next week. Stay tuned for anytime the group goes to visit an asylum, you know it's going to be a good time.
It always goes
Kyle,
well.
There's a question in the chat. What does keeping Eli in check mean?
You don't get to know until you do it.
I have an idea.
But yes,
Just like me going like,
no physical contact though. We can't hit Eli. Maurice did that, made him cry.
He yelled at me.
at least you didn't yell at him.
So yeah, next week we'll pick up.
Keep doing it.
You're probably gonna have to go take some napsies
6 times.
before you go to Dusseldorf.
All right.
I'm assuming that's your next move. Thanks everybody for watching. We will see you all next week. And maybe before. We might do some more streaming in between, but it won't be this campaign. So goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
It's
That was
the
cute.
little fangirl.
That was cute.
Right? Isn't that a thing internet people do?
Such a cute fangirl you make. Aw. Fun with lamps is over.
You're not in the strip club, my man. You're not.